fucking league.
Hey,
Right.
great. You're in like an 8-man redraft.
I don't know. What's this guy's name? All studs, right?
Josh, no, and his team isn't even good.
He's got to trade for studs.
I'm not going to mention that. That's basically going to be my plan, though. I'm like, have you thought about trading for studs?
Who's his quarterback and his one quarterback?
I mean, he's got Josh Allen, but it's.
Ah,
I mean,
that's
so
a
that's
start.
good. Yeah, I mean, his running backs aren't bad. He's got Ramondre Stevenson. That's it. And then he's got Chris Olave and Michael Pittman, but his team is not good. He's got a shit ton of picks though.
Well, he's got three. Is it like a start 3 wide receiver? You know?
Yeah,
One of
start
those.
2 wide receivers, start
That's it.
2 running backs, start 1 wide receiver running back.
Oh gosh,
Hmm.
that's.
Like, I don't know what you want me to
Hey,
tell
do you have 5 starters? Cool. You have a good team.
Stud City, baby. That's all you got to tell him.
Right.
I don't.
Load up on the picks, trade, make some
Trade for
trades.
Travis Kelce. Go trade for Justin Jefferson.
I know it's 1 QB, but there has to be better than Matt Corral on the waiver wire.
I was in a league like this, and chasing. You need to solidify the tight. Even though there's no tight end premium, you still need to solidify the tight end position, and it's just in a dry, terrible league. Because there's nothing worse than just chasing tight ends, like where you're throwing Njoukos and Gesicki's.
That's what I was going to say. His only tight end is Gesicki.
Oh yeah, there you go. That makes sense. Gesicki.
Gesicki.
I would trade Stevenson for a.
Can I see the
Tight
waiver
end.
wire on this? Add drops. If I go to add drops, it'll let me. No, it doesn't let me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a franchise in this league.
Oh, you can look at the players.
This is live. We're live, folks.
Live in from the
We're
garden.
live. So yeah. All right. Here we go, baby. We're here tonight. It's Wednesday. Is it? It's 9:30 EST.
Yes.
I'm here with the John himself. Wait a minute. What do we say? He's a single man. For all the many ladies that are listening and watching tonight.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. Just already everywhere. Hey Jamie. Jamie's everywhere. Hey Alex,
There you
how's it
go.
going? Appreciate
All
that.
right,
Alex,
baby.
if I'm your favorite, and any of y'all know some MILFs that you would like me to date, please hook me up. Just hopefully you are not that close to them.
Yeah, don't let it be your mom. That's
None
all.
of these
Yeah.
relationships have ended well so far. But
Right.
you know, whatever.
He's he's looking for a Philadelphia cutie, right?
Well, Jersey, you know.
Oh, Jersey, huh? Focusing on NJ.
I'm always in Jersey. Jersey's my spot.
What? Jersey's
Yeah,
my
'cause
spot.
it's not close enough to home that it matters. That's what,
Exactly.
That's
They're
right.
far
That
enough
shade.
away that hopefully during that 40-minute ride to my house, they decide that they don't want to come kill me.
How many cigarettes you're smoking on that 40-minute ride?
No, I don't smoke in my car.
Ah,
That's
interesting.
People
That's-
that smoke in their car are fucking gross. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Then you
oh
smell
yeah,
like
duh.
yeah. But so everyone always tells me too, and they're always like, "You don't smell like cigarettes." I don't understand, and I'm like, "Well, I don't smoke in my apartment, and I don't smoke in my car because I don't want to smell like a fucking ashtray." So there's that. Also, I shower frequently,
Oh,
like at least once a day, most time.
okay, that's more than me. I'll tell you
Actually,
that.
I completely believe that.
I don't have to sometimes, man. It depends. You know, stay-at-home dad.
Saturdays and Sundays, it's optional.
You know when I showered today? You know what time I showered today?
8:45.
15 minutes. It's like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're living
20
this
minutes
dad
ago, I was
life.
in the shower. Yes. So just myself. I wasn't in the shower with anyone else. Just me.
So what are we doing tonight?
So yeah, baby.
But
We
close.
got so we got Shane is the worst. We got at Run DFF. Justin
Here I
Rogers.
is. Here I is.
Where's
Yeah,
the link
man.
for this, by the way? I was going to share it with people.
Oh,
Twitter.
what a great idea.
Oh, wait, I'm on Twitter. Never mind. I mean, X. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
no,
terrible,
you don't.
man.
No, you don't, because Zuck ain't gonna let him have X.
Well,
Yeah.
I've already rebranded myself X, so I'm all with it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fucking
man.
throwing me off. Larry
So,
already
yeah.
throwing you off.
So
Throwing
we're
you off.
here with the roast.
Sauce.
We wait. This is the the third year of the SFB roast.
I think it's just the second year.
No, this is the
No,
third
this
year,
is
my
at least
friend.
the
Really?
5th or 6th year.
Yeah.
Golly,
right.
no way.
Yes. So
Well, who we starting with?
to give you should we just go right in, or you want to hear the history of the roast or where it came
Okay, well,
from?
go ahead
I
and
mean,
go
Do we
ahead.
need a history of we make fun of everyone's team?
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
but there's a
Where-
history
how
of
did it start? We're
there's a-
assholes.
yeah, we're assholes and we like to do shit like this. I mean,
Well,
hey,
I'll tell you what. The show was we were supposed to have Cooter Doodle on as a guest, and she called out last minute, and because her kid was sick, so we said, oh shit, this was back when we were having guests every single week. So we were like, oh my God, what do we do for a guest? Now, and then it just came to us. We're like, hey man, how about everyone's all over Twitter? They're just loving on their SFB team, and everybody posts the Spike Week screenshot, and all the comments are like, yeah, you nailed it, man. Yeah, great tight end pick there. Oh
I
yeah,
remember
baby.
this now. It's all coming
This
back.
guy, every Twitter post is just like, he's a jolly good fellow, he's a jolly good fellow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, fuck that. I mean,
Yeah.
most of these idiots have drafted like idiots. They're terrible. They should have been embarrassed to draft the teams that they drafted. I will say this. If you submitted a team and we get it on the show tonight, I would say maybe, just as a good gesture, go donate like $5 to Fantasy Cares.
Right. That's the other part of it. So anyway, we came up with that roast idea, and Shane and Scott Connor at Charles Chill, right? FFB, or is it just Charles? I don't know, man. I don't get it, but he was on the first year. Second year, Shane and Scott again, and with Rum Boys Robbie, and we had a couple others. Ruben was on me in the picture.
So wait, the first year we were just backups for Cooter Doodle? Is that what I was hearing?
No.
No,
Yeah,
this was
essentially, we weren't doing a roast. We got the roast idea. We were just spitballing ideas of what are we supposed to do tonight, because we just lost our guest, and it was last minute. So we're like, let's just pick on everyone's SFB teams, and we just decided to do the opposite of what everybody was doing at the time, and it seemed to take off. It was a good. So fuck it, yeah, fuck your team. We're here.
Everyone loves a roast until their team comes up.
What?
And so we have Shane's team up here.
Here we go. Let's do it.
I will say this, and usually he doesn't know me because he doesn't follow me. But Wispy the Kid, who does the rankings every year or whatever it is after the draft, during the draft at this point, he had me winning my division. Now it was only after like 6 rounds, but I'm going to take it for what it's worth.
Okay, good story.
I mean, most of the time he tells me, like I'm way down in the rankings, so like fuck that guy. But this time he said I'm going to do well, so I think he's awesome.
Okay. Well, what's not awesome is that Breece Hall pick in the second round coming off an ACL tear.
Imagine thinking Breece Hall's not going to be ready week 1.
Why not, right?
No,
yeah, he'll be Adrian Peterson. He's going to rip off 2,000 yards.
Who's your week 1 second quarterback? Is Anthony Richardson starting?
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh, okay, sure. With some, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Dude, there's no negatives for the interceptions, right? Well, at least not to the point it was last year.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to have Jalen Hurts and Anthony Richardson out there rushing for like 250 yards a week and 4 touchdowns. Besides what they do is passing. We can't even roast my team. It's too fucking good.
Are you kidding me? Kyle Pitts in the third? I can roast that shit.
What's he ever done?
Where are the targets coming from?
Great pick.
Where are the fucking targets coming from?
Great pick. Desmond Ritter, who,
by the way, Falcons fan here, trash pick.
Atlanta threw the ball 7 times a game more under
Shane's all over.
Desmond Ritter than Marcus Mariota.
That's not
the point. That's not what we're talking about. We're just talking about it increased by 15%.
He tied it into a nice bow with the Tyler Algier in the 12th round pick. That's 1 too.
I mean, look.
It's getting Van Jefferson and MVS. Those are great throws right at the end there.
Wandell Robinson.
I'm pretty sure I gave up at that point. I gave up.
Who the heck is
Nichols, backup running back in Green Bay?
Yeah, who the fuck is Lou Nichols?
I'm sorry. Don't you play fantasy football? Do you host a podcast? Don't you host a podcast?
Malik
Shouldn't
Davis.
you know who Lou Nichols is? Tony Reamer says Falcons are going to be good, and he's fucking correct.
Good
He's
at what?
correct. The Eagles guy is like, yeah, he's right. And the Falcons guy is like,
Look, I got a lot of running backs. My only weakness is wide receiver, but it's not going to matter because I'm going to fucking murder everyone.
Now, hold on a second here. Now,
Alex says you just picked that kicker because your kid's name's right.
Well, no, because my kid's name isn't Rye Lind, like this dude.
It's close.
But I was like, well, I got to get a kicker. Well, which ones are active? I don't know which ones are actually on a team or going to make a team. So I went with this rookie's probably going to make the team. They drafted him in like the 3rd round, didn't they? 4th round?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah, sure. So I picked.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I know what a big fan of Treylon Burks you are.
Ruben's not a fan of Treylon Burks.
No, he loves that. Burks.
Yeah, no. Look, I don't know.
But I didn't even see Burks on there. Great. You got a bunch of receivers that don't earn targets. Also,
Michael Pickens had over 120 targets. Chris Godwin's a target hog. George Pickens is going to be a big play.
Wan'Dale Robinson. Yeah.
Burks looked a lot better before DeAndre Hopkins was there. What are you going to do? Hey, Dynasty Trades in 5. Hi guys, how you doing?
Oh, who's that? What's Dynasty Trades in 5?
Just the greatest fucking streaming YouTube show of all fucking time.
Oh, got it.
Ruben with the burn from the chat. Burks and Pickens way to get 2 wide receivers.
Ruben couldn't even get invited on this show, so he should just be quiet.
Have you seen my message in the private chat?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even look.
I agree.
Get Ruben. Yeah. Let's do it.
Because I want to talk to someone that's bad at drafting, so
Hold
we
on
should
a
get Ruben
second.
on.
Yeah, there you
Besides
go.
Shane, too.
I like that Shane is trying to talk his way out of his the Devin Singletary in Houston, the Van Jefferson. I mean, the chain pick, yeah, gonna take him with his tiny little body.
Yeah, definitely
get
on me for those round 18, 19, and 20.
You're in the trenches then.
That's where it's gonna fall off. Those dudes are never gonna start for me, and they're cut fodder, bro.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to the Richardson Pittman hookup.
Well, look, when they hit deep twice a game, it's going to be exciting stuff.
All right. Well, enough with this team.
It's a good team.
That's like a 30,000. All right, let me figure.
What can you do with that? It's just a good fucking team. So I mean, don't get used to it because we're not going to see much of that. Like as soon as we see one of your teams.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, we're switching gears here because we got Alex in the chat, and here's his shit team.
Oh really?
Alex,
for fuck's sake! If this was like 2017, this would be a great team.
No.
Keenan Allen, Tyler Lockett, Goff, Stafford. Yeah, this is great.
Oh, he fell into it. He fell into the Kelsey at 105.
So that's what happens when you go Kelsey early and not.
You're just chasing from there.
Yep. Stafford. I mean, how many bones work in his body these days?
Oh, well, here's a fun one. So Alex drafted a kicker in round 22 who's already been cut. Good job. Good job, buddy.
In case anyone was wondering why when you see my team I don't have a kicker, it's because who the fuck knows if they're even going to be on a roster.
Wow.
Gus Edwards, huh? That's like the Energizer Bunny right there. Him.
I love Gus.
I actually like Gus Edwards in the 15th. I just don't like all those wide receivers for the first half of his draft.
Gus Edwards is such a give-up pick. Like at that point, he should have just DM'd.
No, the give-up pick was the Kadarius Toney in the 10th. That was the give-up.
Oh yeah, he quit early. He should have just after that. He should have just DM'd Scott and been like, "Look, I really don't want to do this. Clearly, can I just auto draft the rest of the way?"
Oh my God!
Could have been
RB2. His RB2 is Damian Harris.
Yeah,
that's James Cook's backup, right?
Is the USA women playing tonight?
Yes, Zach Evans, Eric Gray. Look at this. These guys.
It's like a who's who of guys that probably won't see the field till week 9.
Guys that are not going to be on anybody's fantasy team.
They're not going to be on his roster by the time they ever get a start.
Yeah, no shit. We'll just grab those guys off the waiver wire later.
Yeah, Roshan is my RB2. Sure, no one else. There's no. That's a great point, Alex, because there's no one in the RB room at first.
I think he's got he doesn't have a RB2. He's got like 9 RB4s.
I know.
That's what he's got.
He's got 9 Zach Evanses.
Yeah. I love the Sam Darnold pick in the 19th. Like, you know what? I got 2 old guys that play and 1 old guy that doesn't play. Let's do this.
Yeah. Conklin. All right. let's move on from this
Just
pile
real
of shit.
quick.
Sure.
Does anyone like Fantrax? Like, why is it so hard just to figure out how to make a fucking trade on that garbage ass fucking?
No, the answer is no one likes Fantrax.
All right.
Okay. I don't know what's the.
I did a league. I did a charity league on Fantrax, and it was a challenge. You know,
I got to be honest with you. If someone made me join a charity league from Fantrax, I would call that charity and tell them I want my money back. Like, no, you can't have it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, Justin, what's happening right here?
Well, I was gonna put Jamie's up there, but I can't find. I think Jamie's got it on Sleeper. So, Jamie, throw your streamer, your Sleeper handle in the chat so I can look it up. In the meantime,
I feel like if your name is John Byrne, you gotta have some good one-liners that you go out with. You know, you gotta, when you're out and your name is John Byrne, you gotta throw some burn. Sam Darnold, there it is. Sam Darnold. He's not though. He's like, is he less than 25?
No, he came in the league in like 2013 or some shit.
Yeah, but he was like 19 or 20 back then.
Yeah. I had you on the list. I just couldn't remember what you're.
It burns when he pees.
All right. Okay, Jamie, you're up. Let's look at this shit team.
Are you ready?
So Jamie did sell his first pick though for $200.
Oh, okay. Because I got real confused when I just glanced at it and was like, Larry, put us back on the screen
for charity.
I'm trying to figure.
But that's very
out.
nice. What'd you say? $200?
I believe that's what he said in the comments. Yes.
Larry, are you gonna put it on the screen so everybody can see it while we fucking roast this shit?
Oh. Add to stream.
There you go.
Yeah, he got over $200.
Leave it there while I'm going. It's fine.
Oof.
Is that okay? Can people see that?
Yeah, we can see this shit.
That is.
Oh my God, Roshan. Yeah, I saw this guy. I remember this guy. Yeah.
You know what? Oh, so it's actually still going. 202.
Oh, $202. Nice. Well, let's talk about his QB1 for a second. Oh, before we even get to his QB2, really, Dak? You're gonna roll the
dice? There's no penalty for interceptions. Why not?
Well, Dak said he's only going to throw less than 10. Isn't that what Dak said? He's going to throw less than 10 interceptions this year.
I mean, to be fair, up until last year, he had not been an interception machine. But
what about your QB2? You're just all you're doing is watching him cry in the fetal position every week on the 50-yard line. That's what Russell Wilson does for Denver.
I'm more concerned about Rachaad White in the 8th round. Now that's ballsy right there.
Oh, Jesus Christmas! Why did you
with
do
Dobbins?
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on.
Marcus Brown.
You have 6 running backs on the roster. Did anyone tell you this is PPC? Kyle Trask and Mike White don't run that much.
Kyle Trask, Baker, Paris Campbell. Oh,
Baker at the 11-6. Did you send the invite, Larry?
He's getting. No, I was hoping you might do that.
I don't have it.
Oh shit! All right,
I'm running this shit. You send the invite.
All right, you fucking. God dang it!
This is.
Baker.
I don't understand. Like you would expect with a team like this that you'd have better running backs at the top with these shit receivers that you have. Like,
well,
not if you just are bad at drafting. So then you drafted poorly at every position. Like, I mean, honestly, Roshan Johnson in the first isn't even his worst pick.
No,
he gave that one to charity.
His worst pick is the entire second half of the draft. That whole right side is just a bunch.
Where are the running backs?
It's just a bunch of Moonies and Batemans and Moonies. That's all.
Baker at 11:06. He definitely did take Baker Mayfield at 11:06. Jamie was fucking hammered.
But on the plus side, he backed him up with Kyle Trask, so he's guaranteed 12 points a week there.
Hey, but if Roshan takes off, maybe keep that charity still going, man. If Roshan takes off, you should get some folks to put their money where their mouth is, right? Stick it back. Roshan takes off the second half.
If Roshan
becomes a league winner.
If you win it, if you win it with Roshan at 101, they have to.
That's an instant. That's an instant invite to next year, no doubt about it. Yeah.
Why?
Okay. All right. Why not? He did some charity work.
No, because he did the charity. Yeah, because if it was based on where he finishes, he would never be invited.
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, he had some upside. Unlike what's his name, the backup for Buffalo. What was that QB? Didn't you take him in the first round, Shane, a couple of years ago?
Matt Barkley. Yeah,
And
it's
you
also
do
for
a-
charity.
You did a
Yeah, you
Barclay
sold it
thing.
a while back.
Yeah.
All right. If you're in the chat and you want your team trashed, just throw your either your handle or your sleeper handle,
Right.
whichever one you used. If you're on MFL, give me your Twitter.
Jamie Parag. That's his prerogative.
I'll
To
finish
be
ahead of
bad at
Shane Shit Team.
football.
I can actually believe that, Jamie. I can believe that.
Who we doing? This a new one?
Yeah, let's do a
Let's
new
go,
one.
Justin. Look at this
Right.
guy. All right, hold on. Let me fucking take care of business here.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh yeah. So what? So anybody in any drafts right now?
I just finished a startup.
Oh, you mean that startup that that everyone decided to put the draft on fucking hyperspeed, the slow draft? Next thing you know, I'm a fucking auto draft 2 picks.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Larry got all fucking
I'm in the
bitchy
league.
and crying.
I was
Like,
pissed,
I
man.
can't believe
no,
I got
no.
auto picked. I'm like, I'm sorry. I text you and told you your fucking pick was up. And he got
Dude,
all bitter.
I was at a fucking Kids Bop concert. I was a mess. A mess. It was amazing. Wait, we took a party bus there. I need to get a beer.
All right. Well, damn it, Larry. At least put a team up before you walk away. Shit. We could be roasting a team instead. I'm staring at Shane.
I
Yeah.
forgot I forgot
I
I'm
don't
in
even know why
charge
you
here.
take it away. Just leave it up there. It's fine. It's not that much.
Can you be of some use, dude?
Just leave it up there.
I don't know what I'm doing, man. I know
Don't
what to
change it
tell
once you get it. Just leave it like
you.
that.
Oh, is
So
that
we
good?
can
Or can I
roast-
make it-
Because we're gonna roast Feverish Fanera right here.
Oh yeah, let's get this motherfucker on the hot seat.
Oh gosh, Kirk Cousins in the 4th. Okay, welcome to mediocrity.
Well, I mean, like some people like being mediocre. Like I appreciate that's what I appreciate about Mike's draft is like he was like, look, I don't want to be a show off and actually be good.
Dude,
Um,
this is a roast.
Look, he could have taken Baker Mayfield in the 11th. Instead, he took Mac Jones in the 9th.
Elijah Moore. Oh, Larry, he let Larry make that pick for him. That was nice.
Right.
All right.
Top of the second half of the draft. Let's get Elijah Moore so we can.
Hayden Hurst. We were just Tyler Conklin. We literally gave up. Like
Yeah.
wait, I was at the draft with Mike. Why wasn't I booing him for this? Because this is fucking trash. I mean, I like this first pick, Justin Herbert, whatever. Saquon, obviously good. Josh Jacobs, good. But then after that, it was like
Kenneth
he
Walker in the 5th. What the fuck?
So
Does
he
know-
he
know it's gonna be
thought.
good?
Did he think this was one best ball, and he thought it was a 3-man starting roster? Because he was like, "Oh, I did really good with these 3 players. I don't have to worry about the rest of my team." Because that's what his
Look
draft
at
was.
this.
Oh, and he's got multiple kickers. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at
Sure,
the new
in
edition
case-
here.
For everyone that needs to know, you must take multiple kickers just so you can make sure that you get to 100 points every week.
That
We
is-
have Mobile and Manic on the roast here. What up, Scott?
You guys actually hear me?
Yeah.
Dude, are you fucking door dashing right now or what? What's going on?
I'm actually going to the gym because I got nothing else to do. So I might as well call in for 10 fucking minutes.
Ah,
Scott,
no power. The
Scott
gym has power.
Yeah.
Yeah, no power. So I got to travel somewhere where I can steal their power. It's only like a 1/10 of a mile radius. Of course, it's like a transformer in our subdivision. So
So do you have to go to the gym just so you can charge your phone? Is that what's going on? Or are you taking your laptop in there and plugging it in next to the treadmill?
No,
Oh,
no.
good. Yeah.
Luckily, my wife is like a survivalist, so we got like tons of those rechargeable packs and lights and shit. So my phone's
Shit.
been good.
She'd have to be married to Scott Connor, right?
Yes, yes.
Scott would go to the gym. Just look any excuse he could have to go to the gym. He's going to go to the gym.
We could do like a Scott on the treadmill, like, you know, that would be nice. We get to put the phone up and see you like jogging, fucking talking shit.
I'm definitely not going on the treadmill. I'm doing something that's just not the treadmill.
He's
Anything
doing
else.
deadlift.
It's going to be heavy weight lifting. Is
Yeah,
what I
he's
get.
dead.
You got your gallon of water with you. So are you the guy in the gym with the gallon of water?
Scott's going to go squat 800 pounds.
You know what? Screw it. Hold on. While he's here.
Yeah, right.
Did you guys see the dude that tried to squat the 450 and broke his
And
neck?
broke his neck? Yeah, I watched that.
golly.
That was not good to watch.
Oh, dude, it was terrible form, but also his spotter didn't do him any justice. Like, you're supposed to roll that shit off the back.
Not let him die.
Did he go forward with it?
The whole weight went forward on his neck and it snapped in half. It was brutal.
Worst spotter ever.
That's like having it's like taking Geno Smith in the third round.
I was gonna say, you know what else is really bad? This fucking draft.
No, listen. It's entirely based on warp. And I did fuck up by drafting 2 quarterbacks with the same bye in the first 2 picks, which means I had to scramble and take
You panicked. Instead of just grabbing some dude in like the 10th round, you're like, let me go and squander my 3rd round pick on some guy who's going to ride the bench for most of my season.
Here's the other thing. You roast the fuck out of me for this. Both quarterbacks. Sorry, the first 2 quarterbacks I took.
Fucking with shit.
Put
it back.
Both quarterbacks I take are on bye weeks in the fucking playoffs too.
No, yeah, that's true.
Scott.
Yeah, that's fucking genius right there.
But
Scott, that's some 5D chess right there.
the playoffs go from 1,500 to 1,350. So all you have to do is beat like 10% of the teams that week, and you're good.
I'm sure. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing you have Rashad Penny on your team to make that happen for you.
Hey, roast the shit out of it. It was all based on warp. I did it on purpose. I went as slim as possible at receiver. Running back's the dominant position. I said, fuck tight end. Took 3 late ones. We'll see how it works out. I guarantee you, though, nobody else in the entire tournament has a draft like this.
No,
because no one is dumb enough to
they?
take Geno Smith in the 3rd after taking Josh Allen and Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Justin, I believe I'm the only team that went QB. So there you go. I set myself apart.
You definitely set yourself apart.
Yeah, in the special
not in a good
there's
way.
one person on the special ed bus. We found him.
How about Scott pounding like some probably super protein drink, getting ready to head in there? What's some creatine in there or what?
This is called a Zevia. I don't know if you've had Zevias, but they're the best invention if you do not like to drink regular soda.
A Zebia.
Is it alcoholic?
It is not alcoholic,
No,
but it is expensive, and I drink. They're about $10 for a 12-pack.
Alex with the zinger in the chat. He says it's definitely warped.
No, I like it.
That's a good one.
Tony said I didn't draft that bad, and I was baked the entire draft.
Oh, look at this, Kenny Walker, huh?
Well, let's go.
RB2 in
John
Seattle?
says I wouldn't worry about the playoffs. The roast comes from the chat. I love it.
Yes, definitely.
All good.
Dang it.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
it's what we're here for fun.
All right. Well, since John's over there bullshitting, let's hit his team real hard, real quick.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Everybody's real brave until their team's up on the board.
No,
You had it
Larry,
up?
quit. Yes, quit moving shit. I got this. Put it back on the screen and leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, I gotta
not
like
have
zoom in.
me
I can't
messing
even
with-
see the fucking players.
Hold on. Let me.
They're bad.
Okay.
There's a quick recap of them. Not good.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Cooper Cup at any point in the first or second round. I don't know, man.
Actually, I'm not against Cooper Cup.
Yeah, I actually like the Cooper Cup pick going early
It's
on.
it's the trio of first half running backs: ETN, Gibson, Khalil Herbert. What are you combining for like 15 carries a game, like for the first 8 weeks, and one of them gets hurt? And then you're
his running backs are just atrocious, and his QB2 is Ryan Tannehill.
Darren Waller on purpose.
Why
Darren Waller? Was that a fat finger pick?
Shane,
Algier once
There's
again.
4 tight ends on this roster after you had Hawkinson and Waller. Like, why the fuck did you keep going?
Oh, I love the JMO pick.
Yeah.
I love that. That is a great pick in the 13th round.
Shane, why do you draft Will Levis and Ryan Tannehill? Isn't that kind of like kicking yourself in the balls in a way?
I mean, this dude.
He's kicking himself.
Look, I'll say this. I love his first 2 rounds. Lamar Jackson, Cooper Cup, like fucking great. TJ Hawkinson.
I love most people's first 2 rounds too. That's when they usually get the good players.
Yeah, and then as soon as you could see when he had,
Then
to
you
start
get like
thinking,
Geno Smith in the 3rd, and it's like, oh,
yeah,
fuck.
he had to
Dude.
start thinking in the 5th round. And apparently the ADP button was broke too, and he went Darren Waller,
Maybe he
Keenan
auto-draft.
Allen,
Every
Kyler Murray.
chat was
How many
nuts.
quarterbacks does he have? 6?
2, 3, just 4, just 4, but like only like 1.5.
Yeah, he's still going to be struggling for a starter in week 1 with
We have
5
another-
quarterbacks on his
We have
roster.
another Algier sighting, you know.
It feels like a very popular pick if you want to back up running back late in the draft.
Everyone's assuming Bijan's going to just, get injured or something.
No, maybe they just forgot that Bijan got drafted.
Jelani Woods and Isaiah Likely.
Right. Like we're going to take these two nothing tight ends at the end when we already have Hawk and Waller.
Justin Ross and then Sean Tucker. That is
rounding it out.
Yeah, I like it. That is bold. That is
This-
bold. And by
This
bold, I
player's
mean
definitely. This is a Devi player right here. If you look at a lot of their picks,
stupid. Yeah.
It's like all the guys that were supposed to
Eric
be
Gray.
But the
Yeah.
QB 2 and 3, the RB 2 and 3, the Gibson Khalil Herbert. There's just
That's
he
a problem.
just gave up on running back after ETN.
That's a problem right there.
Totally gave up on running back after ETN. Eric Gray, Zamir White, Sean Tucker,
Look,
Algier,
all
Devin
he
Singletary, and Damian Harris.
All he needs is for half the starters in the NFL to go down to injury, and he's sitting pretty.
Right. So let's move it on. Get rid of this fucking shit show of a fucking roster.
Well, don't push any buttons, Larry. Okay.
I'm not gonna. I'll just play. Somebody's breaking into a car in the gym parking lot. Scott, here's a gym question for you. You've been going to the gym for a long time.
too long. Yes.
Have you ever scored in the gym parking lot?
No, not exactly.
Never hooked up with it.
Not
You
the
never
gym
hooked up.
parking lot. No.
Have you ever hooked up in the gym locker room?
No.
Ooh, hey, the steam room, maybe, perhaps.
Have you ever hooked up anywhere gym related? And we can move on.
I'm just-
Have you ever hooked up with
I'm
someone
trying
by the name of Jim?
No response.
Uh-oh.
telling you, if I'm in the gym, if I'm in the locker room and Scott Connor comes in with that headband on, I don't know what's the lights are gonna go off really fast. I bet.
That's
No,
terrifying.
Larry's gonna need the headband to wipe something else. Yeah. Oh shit. All right. So we got us a new shit show here. This is Andrew at plural rural juror. Anyways, his boy,
He's in a
Justin
crusty-
Fields in the first, and then look. Okay, let's just scroll down to Brock Purdy in the 9th, and then Gardner Minshew in the 22nd. What's the point?
Yeah. Why waste a pick on Gardner Minshew when you already have 3 QBs?
Yeah, like you've done locked up the 3rd QB. What the fuck are you doing with Gardner Minshew?
I like the Irv Smith pick. Really, really like the Jackson.
Do you like that
Smith
after
and
you
Jigba.
have Dulcich
Ooh.
and Higby?
Bring Dulcich and Higby in the 11th. That probably
Give me the
the
tight end 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, exactly. In 6 rounds, you took 3 quarterbacks. Jeez, I mean 3 tight ends.
So who did he take? He got I guess that's he. Yeah, Jesus Christ, what was he doing?
JSN in the 8th, but where are the rest of his wide receivers? Like, who's he going to start? Marvin Mims, KJ Osborne, Tim Patrick.
I'll say this. In this tournament where receiver does not matter, if you have Gabe Davis and KJ Osborne, I would be fine just starting them every week if you have the right roster construction.
And praying that you get like 30 points from someone else to compensate for the 7 points you get from KJ Osborne.
No, listen. Both of those guys were top 50 receivers last year in Warp, so you just have to have room to start them. The problem
The
is,
TE stack.
Justin, you
The
don't
tight
want
end stack.
Are we playing in 2022 or are we playing in 2023 when Jordan Addison is on the field?
I'm just saying you don't want to have to pick when to start him. So if you have Gabe Davis,
Yeah, no
as your
shit.
wide-
That's the problem. Is that
your wide
you're gonna get, like
receiver
4 good
four?
games out of him.
you know what you do? You just start Gabe Davis every week, and you're going to ride the 5 good weeks that he has, and you're going to eat the 7 shitty ones he has.
So you're gonna go like 5 and 8 and be 5 and 7 and be staring at the first round of the playoffs, man.
I mean, they don't have anyone else to throw the ball to. I'm good with Gabe Davis this year, just not last year when he was 6 rounds higher.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Ooh, Gabe Davis. Yeah.
JSN is the wide receiver 3 on this team, though. That's a problem
Yes.
Well, it's
because
all
he's the
about,
wide receiver 3 on his own team.
I don't know. For me, it's all about the second column in in the draft. You know how you do.
Well, if you fuck up
after
the first
11th
half,
round.
who cares about the second half?
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe that was
They're over here taking JSN, Brock Purdy, Dulcich, and Higbee on the back end of the first for the first half of the draft. The second half isn't going to matter because you already scripted the first half.
I'll tell you what, week 1, he's flexing Jake Moody, and he's hoping he gets 6 extra points.
There you go,
I'm not kidding.
dude.
That's a good pick.
I don't mind. I don't mind the kickers in SFP. 3.5 points for a fucking
so one of his
point almost.
one of his best picks. We're saying is Jake Moody
In the 19th round, perfect.
I mean,
Evan Hull. How about Evan Hull in the 21st round?
If you have to pick 3 flexes right now, is Jake Moody not in the running for week 1 flex?
On this team,
On this team,
absolutely
yes.
shit.
dude,
Can he start at wide receiver? I'd put him in that spot too.
If you look at the settings, the scoring settings, if you plug in the 2022, into this year's settings, the stats, it's all kickers. Like kickers are like wide receiver 2s almost.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, there's just no upside.
No,
Okay.
not well. If you have a high scoring offense, that's going to, that hopefully doesn't go for it on 4th down. Which I think a lot of folks, like Jake Elliott, for instance, is a nice kicker pick, and then you're like, well, Philly goes for it on 4th a lot of, that's going to negate a couple of his opportunities.
You definitely don't want to be relying on that kicker and just praying they kick that extra point.
You imagine that's going to be fun, man. When you're just like,
this guy drafted Colt McCoy, Kyle.
Don't go
Trask.
for 2. Don't go for 2.
Oh, Larry Monkey, it was you.
Oh, he did 2 kickers too. Oh
Stop.
my gosh.
You
Sure
took
is.
Alexander Mattis,
Fucking idiot.
7th. Oh my God! What are you
Look,
doing?
didn't he say something about Devin A-Chain, whatever? And then he's got him in the 11th round here.
Yeah. Oh, he took AJ Dillon, Dalton Kincaid in the 9th. Good
We
job.
drafted Kyle Trask.
Did he? Yeah, he
Trask.
drafted Kyle Trask and then Colt McCoy because he was like, I didn't get the absolute worst quarterback, so I need to go get the absolute
There was
worst one I
nothing
could
out
find.
there. After the 18th, it gets really thin, man. I was like, fuck
No,
it
it doesn't get thin. You
Yeah.
start taking running backs, and your dumbass forgot to take running backs in the second half of the draft. You got Roshan, and then was like, forget about the scoring settings. Let's just do some other shit.
There weren't any more good ones if I didn't take any.
Clearly, there are a shit ton of players out there. You have 5 tight ends.
Yeah, but what's your excuse
3
for
of which
Rasheed
won't
Rice?
start.
What's your excuse for Isaiah Likely, Luke Musgrave, Kyle Trask, Colt McCoy? Like literally after the 14th round, did you get another rookie tight end?
I'm a wheeler and dealer, man.
You have 2 rookie tight ends
No,
and
he had
2
3.
kickers?
I'm rolling the dice on a
Isn't
Mark
Luke
Andrews
Musgrave-
injury. That's what that
shit.
Isaiah Likely pick was all
He's
about.
got 3 rookie tight ends because we know rookie tight ends are great.
Wow, so you've got 4 tight ends and 3 of them are rookies.
No, he's got 5 tight ends.
5 tight ends.
He's got
This
5
team
tight
is
ends.
fucking terrible. I'll take my team against
Yeah!
any day. Let's go.
Yeah. Alex said drafting tight ends to trade.
So wait, this wasn't during your sober period of the year.
Hold on.
obviously,
What about
right?
that? What about that comment? Oh wait, that was for not my team. That was for
Yeah, it was back. Yeah, it wasn't for yours. Shit. Oh man, holy crap! And instead of taking some backup running back that he could like plug in at the end, like on a random week, he takes Josh Downs, who he can never play in the first place. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Listen, I'm trying to zag, man. The likely pick was just a gamble on an Andrews injury.
You know what you did? You zagged right
zagged.
into fucking into the lake.
Like your zagging technique is like, if rather than win, I'd rather lose badly. Like,
And
so I like it.
Did I draft Laporta?
No, they're saying you should have drafted Laporta to round out the entire tight end class.
I know.
What tight end are you starting week 1, Larry?
Oh,
Dallas Goddard.
5.
And
No,
are
he's
you
gonna start a
flexing
bunch.
at least 1?
no, he's starting.
I'm not sure. Probably not.
So you took someone in the 9th round that you were not even going to play.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the preseason looks like for Kincaid, but who knows? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If he's catching balls. I mean, listen, this whole roster is kind of like a zag, man. I'm gambling on, and I again, like to Scott's point earlier, you want a different roster than everybody.
Yeah, Larry, but just drafting bad players doesn't make the roster different.
Yeah.
Like that's not
You
a
want to
plan.
zag, but you still want to be smart.
Like, yeah, you don't.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but it's going to be
All right.
cool because I don't know if anyone's ever gone winless in Scott Fishbowl before, and you're definitely in the running for that. So
This
I'm
is a
pulling for you.
strong candidate.
Well, speaking of running, Justin Fields is going to run me to a handful of victories. And when Aaron Rodgers throws for 50 touchdown passes and 17 of them go to Garrett Wilson, I don't want to hear any of your bitches talking shit. In fact,
I love Garrett Wilson in Dynasty. We playing Dynasty?
dude,
Larry,
are you
I
kidding
got
me?
to bounce, but I'm just telling you, if you want to come up with a friendly wager on our team's heads up,
Yes.
let's
Let's do it. I'm excited. We're totally
Name it.
doing something like this.
Name
I'm
it
in.
and let me know.
I'm in.
All right, see you guys.
All right.
All right,
Later,
man.
Scott.
Pump that iron. Scott's
All
up.
right, we're
Pump
on
iron.
to probably something better, even though it's probably bad. Jeez, and Pete's that roster was atrocious, Larry.
Yeah, I need something to clean my palate. Can you put
I didn't
something
even
good
need
on
to have
that?
a roast show. We could just plug that into any show, and they'd be like, "Not this one." Nope.
All right.
this ain't
Well,
it.
until now.
We got Flossby up here.
Yeah.
That's Marvin's team.
In the Wendy's division.
So we got our friend Marvin here, going in with the Kenneth Walker and J.K. Dobbins like the idiots earlier.
Oh my God. Talk about taking two guys that, who the hell knows what the Baltimore offense is going to be, and who the hell knows what Seattle is going to be with their Kenny McIntosh.
This is like a
And-
lineup of uncertain running backs in the first half. Walker, Dobbins, Rashad White, and Devin A. Chain. Let's see what happens. Let's just kind of hope.
I'll have a little Charbonnet with my McIntosh. Oh, wait, here comes Kenny Walker. No, I don't know. What's that all about? It's a three-headed monster. Evan Ingram. How many miles? Where we talked about this, Justin? Where's Evan Ingram on the pecking order? Right?
Well, if he gets like 40% of his points in 3 weeks again, then I guess that's great for 3 weeks. And then the rest, welcome to mediocrity. Romeo Dobbs in the 14th. Why?
He's his cousin.
Oh, that
Okay.
makes sense. Yep.
So he took your advice. He took your advice with the old let's plug in just all RBs. Look at these RBs. I mean, really Pierre Strong. That's what you want. That's who you wanted me to take in my draft was Pierre Strong and Cordarrelle
but
Patterson.
you could have got like a CPAT. Yeah, sure, CPAT or
Isaiah Spiller. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know about Isaiah Spiller. That one's questionable.
Dalton Devin A. Chain, very popular in the 10th round, huh?
Yeah.
Why were people drafting Cortland Sutton in the 13th round, let alone at all?
Because he was drafted in the 13th.
And Chuba Hubbard.
That's you.
So I get taking running backs because look, any running back has a chance, but not Chuba Hubbard because we've seen him play, and they were like, "No, you're so terrible. We're gonna bring back Deontay Foreman from the deceased part of the world."
And they didn't even skip a beat when CMC left. They didn't even skip a beat.
No, they just gave it to Deontay Foreman instead
without Hubbard, and Hubbard was just a zero.
Well, because Hubbard the year before was a trash can. They tried to give it to him, and then they ended up giving his job to some other homeless individual. And then the next year, so now this is terrible. Chuba Hubbard's trash.
Remind me again, how many wide receivers do we have to start? 3?
3. Have to start 3. That was a big. That's a big deal.
Okay,
because
so
you're light on the whiteout.
This could be real awful.
Ooh, so he's going to be rotating in his third wide receiver spot. Cortland Sutton, Romeo Doubs, and that's it.
He's got Dotson in there.
No. Tyler Lockett, Dotson. There's 2.
He's got Jamar Chase.
He's got Jamar Chase. Okay. So he'll have 3
Dotson's
receivers.
good for 5 targets a game.
All right, good.
Great.
Good. Yeah. Well, it's going to be fun when Dotson isn't scoring a touchdown every 4th reception, and he's giving you 5 points a game.
We don't know the bye week situation. Also, this doesn't show it, so there might be some of that bullshit too.
Yeah, that's one thing. Hey, Josh, ADHD, put some bye weeks in here next year. That would be beautiful.
But yeah, man, to your point, God, the wide receiver core is he's gonna be chasing wide receivers and playing the waiver wire, and the good thing about Scott Fishbowl is when waivers run, if you drop someone. There's no way they don't sit on waivers for a day or two. You drop someone, you pick them up right away. So if somebody makes,
what does that got to do with this team? He's not going to. No one's going to pick up anyone that he dropped.
Yeah.
No, well,
we're moving right along.
He's going to have to do the picking up.
We're moving right along.
Yeah,
Monty Lowe. That's Kyle Lowe's team here.
Kyle.
Tony Reamer says Shane hates homeless people. Got it. He lives in Philadelphia. Of course he does.
I actually
hate everybody.
Who likes homeless people?
I like everyone. I love everyone. I just don't like when homeless people take snaps from Chuba Hubbard. I think Chuba Hubbard should be better than that. That's all.
That and panhandling kind of sucks too. But
All right, so we got
Anyway.
another shit roster here because they decided they were going to wait on running back, and now their RB3 is Antonio Gibson. And another Rashad Penny pick. Good for 3 games. That's great. That's going to work out well.
Okay.
And not the 3 games you need him.
Oh, that was nice. So Michael Gallup, he was drafted in 1 league, and this was it. That's nice.
A couple things about Kyle. One, he's a Patreon. He's a patron to the Hot Sauce Pod Patreon, which everyone should join.
I don't
if you're
know if this is
watching.
looking at his team. That's not a ringing
Yeah,
endorsement.
I don't
you
know.
know what, Kyle? You should have reached out to us
Shit.
during the draft instead of
Yeah,
waiting for us to roast your team afterward. We could have helped you with this shit.
My
Well, not
second
Larry.
point,
Fuck his up.
Kyle. Well, first I want to shout out the fact that he's in the Golden Steer Steakhouse League. That's unbelievable. That's amazing. I don't even know if I
I'm
knew
not
that.
sure I know what a Golden Steer Steakhouse is.
I'm
There's
jealous.
some
Of that.
obscure food situations in this shit here.
Yeah. I went through all the Scott Fishbowl T-shirts because I knew they were closing up the shop, and I just picked out like 3 or 4 that I thought looked cool. It didn't matter what they were representing,
Did you grab one of those?
and I wish I knew which one the Golden Steakhouse was because that sounds like a fucking cool T-shirt. Perhaps instead, I got like the Green Giant Scott Fishbowl shirt. I like that. Anyway,
No,
you don't like it?
no.
I don't even know what the point of that story was.
All right, so Kyle. Okay, the other
I
point I wanted to
assume-
make was Kyle did the draft. He did a live draft in Vegas and was in a pool draft.
So that's why his draft was so bad. All right.
Oh,
Well,
that's right. I forgot. He was in the pool. He got in the pool before the draft even started. He's like,
Love it.
Yeah.
I want to know where he was when he took Rashad Penny in the 12th round.
At that point, he was already passed out. His kid
Gesicki.
took that pick.
Yes, he went with the Gesicki in the 15th. Love it.
Jonathan Mingo and Michael Gallup. There's some quality picks for players.
sure.
that-
He's like, I've heard of these players. Sure, I'll pick them.
Well, he clearly passed out like right around the Gesicki pick in the 15th round, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, McKinnon in 14th. I mean, Jesus, was that the best available? The 14th? Jonathan McKinnon? All right, let's get the next guy up. Kyle, man, I'm not jealous. Maybe I am.
You might be with that
Drafted
team that you
Vegas.
drafted. Yeah. Mhm.
Did his draft in Vegas, so I really can't pick. I can't really roast his team when he was in a pool. Oh, look at this.
All
guy.
right. So we got Mr. Cole Granger.
Oh,
And I can tell you right off the bat, this
Jesus.
team already looks better than the team he
Oh.
drafted in the Hot Sauce Listener League.
Mm,
So
no,
at least
okay.
there's that.
But he
But
did
that's
take.
about the extent of the of what I can tell about this one.
Yeah.
Tua in the second. Is anybody else taking Tua in the second?
There's a lot of reaches.
That's not in Miami. No.
He should be Mr. Reachy Reach instead of Mr. Coley Cole.
Hold on. Dalton Schultz in the 8th.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's bold.
This team, Trey Lance in the 12th. This team
Wait,
is.
did
Guess
he-
what? No, I drafted Trey Lance last year, and know what he did for me? Exactly what he's going to do for you this year.
So was his whole draft given to charity? Is that what happened? So like everything after the
This should have
6th
raised
round?
a shit ton of money.
Yeah, let us know how much this raised because that's really nice of you to just go. I don't care. I'm going to try to match Larry's bad team, and then just let someone else draft for me. Dalton Schultz,
You gotta
Jordan
love.
Addison, Tyler Higbee, Trey Lance. Oh, just
Gotta
beautiful.
love the 15th round kicker.
I love rookie wide receivers. I love the rookie wide receivers. I love it. Kyron Williams because you didn't get enough of that last year. Ooh, and Tank Dell. Someone drafted Tank Dell on purpose in this.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
I
so
don't
many,
Actually,
I want to know.
I'll pull up a team I know for a fact. Hey, Larry, check the waiting room here. But
Oh,
I know
look at that. I just needed to look down. I needed to look down and look who's when I'm looking down, he's looking up at me.
Yeah, this is
What's
another one of
up?
those teams. That's like, we're gonna get a bunch of shit tight ends. Schultz, Higbee,
Kyron Williams,
Williams.
like,
DJ.
isn't he still running the 40 from 2 years ago? Like,
These second half running backs, Chris Rodriguez, sure. If you're looking for like 6 points in week 13,
you said it was better than his hot sauce league, but I mean, that's not saying
it might
much.
not be.
No.
Yeah,
It's
Ruben.
not saying much.
Ruben coming in just trashing people.
What else we got to do?
Oh wait, that's the whole point of this. Never.
Yeah,
Okay. I love the Trey Lance pick though. I mean, so
No, you
early
don't.
too.
I
No,
mean,
it's the worst.
I'm,
It's the
Niners,
worst pick of
I'm
the
a
draft.
Niners homer, and I wouldn't even take Trey Lance.
The worst pick of this whole draft. Well, I mean, everything on the right side is the worst pick of his whole draft.
It's atrocious.
Well,
All right, next.
Oh.
Who's after this clown? You're
Another
supposed to
Tank
get an
Dell.
SFB, and then they do this to their team.
Samaje
It'd be
P.
a
Ryan
privilege.
in the 10th round.
it's another. Yeah, well, you know, he's
Voice of
close enough
Fuego.
to Colorado that he thinks that he must be high. right
Taysom
there.
Hill.
Hold on, Justin. Give the synopsis of Troy's team before we can roast it with the whole QB situation.
Okay, so he decided to punt QB, and then somewhere around like the 9th round or 10th round, his league realized it and was like, "Fuck it, let's have." And they literally colluded. The whole league was like, "He doesn't have a QB," and they went on a QB run. And so now we have
Good.
Baker Mayfield,
Baker,
Colt
and
McCoy,
then follows that shit up with Colt McCoy and Kyle Trask.
Sam Darnold, and Taylor Heineke. At this point, he's just like hoping for a QB.
So the last two guys have drafted Tank Dell in the 21st round. What are this? Like family?
No. Tank Dell and Deuce Vaughn combined, they weigh less than an NFL lineman.
I want to know that in the history of like fantasy football, how many like 6th round or worse picks have been in any kind of 22 round draft? You know,
I
like
don't
a
know.
6th or 7th round
I
pick.
don't
I don't
know
even
the
understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Sixth or
this,
7th round draft pick, like Deuce Vaughn.
Are you talking
and-
about an
Tank
NFL
Dell?
6th rounder in
Like who's drafting a 6th or 7th round draft, like
Rookie.
a rookie in a redraft league?
I
Troy.
voice in fuego.
That's accurate.
Yes.
So Troy's team is trash. You
When
got
did-
Mark
when-
Andrews, Eckler. Oh yeah, that's right. He went 0 quarterback, right? And he was proud of it.
It's
He didn't
good
just go
until the
zero QB.
until
He
the
went-
like the 3-0, the 4-12. I mean, those are good players, and then after that, it kind of
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
let's
I
get-
don't want to give the impression that this is a good team. I mean, he's starting Baker Mayfield and Colt McCoy.
And you know what's crazy is he was like, the rest of my lineup was going to carry my team. Dude, you have Michael Pittman and JSN as your wide receiver 3 and 4.
Oh yeah,
a
yeah,
rookie
well,
wide receiver, and then a guy with a rookie quarterback. That's a
Who
running
doesn't throw
quarterback.
well.
That's a running quarterback.
Yeah, doesn't
I wanna-
throw. Oh, boy.
I want to
Mm.
ask you guys,
You asked the question. Wow.
when does Troy's team fall apart here? What round?
Week 1.
Oh, fall apart.
Like what
It
round
fell
of his
apart in the
draft?
Are you-
So I get what he's doing in round 1, round 2, okay, round 3.
Yeah.
Mm.
Round 4, you got to be like, dude, I love Chris Olave, but I can't be stuck in a situation where Baker Mayfield's going to be my quarterback. So I should probably pick a quarterback.
Your quarterback
now.
one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or your quarterback
Come on.
3. Like you shouldn't be in a position where Baker Mayfield's your quarterback 3. And Troy was like, I'm going to go balls out. That's like sticking your dick in an electrical
You know
socket.
why?
He was
Yeah.
just
I mean-
like, I want to see what happens, and did it.
Yep.
And it was a bad ending.
There was nobody. There must have been
It's
like,
definitely not a happy ending.
This
No,
is why you
no.
don't punt on quarterback like this, because every other pick looks shitty once you do that.
Oh, hold on. Well, I mean, we see the 4th round, but it's the 4-12. Like, who's out there at the 4-12, like quarterback wise? We look at like Sam
A
Howell.
whole bunch of them.
Probably Jordan, somebody better
Jordan
than
Love?
Baker Mayfield.
You know, Brock Purdy probably. Yeah.
No, Brock Purdy's like a 9th, 10th, 11th round pick in these drafts. Jordan Love's in that same range.
Okay,
were
so
a
guess
shit
what?
ton.
Instead of that, he took JSN because he's just going to burst on the scene and take over the league. There's no
Look,
one in Seattle to
you know
catch the
what?
ball.
I'm gonna let you answer this question. Let's see here. ADP QB. I don't know why it's so highlighted. Here, come down to the
Fourth
Russell
round.
Wilson, Derek Carr,
Wilson.
Stafford, Love,
What
Young.
are we talking about? ADP here?
This is all. Yeah, this is who would have been available to pick. All
Okay.
these guys.
So
All of
he
them.
couldn't have had Aaron Rodgers.
It would have been close. It probably could have been close.
I would have
Unlikely.
loved Goff over everybody, man. Goff's, I feel
It
like, he's gonna have a
doesn't
nice
matter.
Well,
season.
especially when he's starting Baker Mayfield.
When,
It doesn't matter. At this
Agreed.
point, it's like, well,
Right.
I
at
hope
least he's
not.
got a bunch of dynasty leagues to focus on because this
He can plan his vacation for the playoffs.
right. Yeah. Let's get
Wait,
at
yeah,
it.
was he on a cruise
Troy-
while he was drafting? Is that what happened?
It could be. He was on a cruise at some point, so it could have been.
Already
Troy's
while he was
another
drafting.
patron, everyone. Troy is a member. He's a patron.
That doesn't absolve you from getting trashed.
No, he should have. He should have leaned on the chat. We would have.
All I'm saying is the two people that you highlighted as being patrons of the Dynasty
Ah!
podcast have drafted very badly. I don't know if you want to fucking keep counting these.
Well, actually,
these
you know,
guys.
Shane's a patron as well, and I saw his team. So
And that team was
No, your
awesome.
team sucks.
we
too.
really
And
need
we
to help
saw
our
Larry's
patrons out more.
Trash.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Can we? Well, we're not gonna find a good team tonight. But join the patron. Maybe we'll help you out for next
Yeah,
year.
we'll help you with SFB 14.
Well, I mean, will all these people be invited back? It's not based on standings, right? So I
No,
mean, it's
it's
just
not.
yeah, that's true. It's just
Well,
Scott's
no,
being
otherwise
nice.
Larry wouldn't have gotten back in.
Yes, he'd be permanently banned.
Yes.
I'm
At
gonna be
least-
closing emails from Trade Bait. Yo, stop sending Trade Bait shit out right now. Damn it.
Let's see.
All right, let's see here. Let's
Damian
see tilted
Pierce?
gambits.
Oh, I'm ready to let loose on this guy. Let's do it. Oh,
Well, you got another Dalton Kincaid
come on,
after
you
Dallas
can't
Goddard. So you got Dallas Goddard in the 5th, and then you come back with Dalton Kincaid again, Trey McBride, and Jelani Woods. You got 4
Fucking
tight
Ayuk.
ends. None of them just stop.
What option? What option is Ayuk? What option, Ruben? What option is Ayuk? In he's the
No.
number one in that. It's not CMC, and it ain't Kittle. It's Ayuk. It's Ayuk and everybody else.
He could be the
CMC
first
then
option and
Ayuk.
still be a third option. That's the problem.
It's
Oh,
gonna
what
be
the fuck is that?
who did it for me this week?
What
Okay, no. Let's get to the second half where we have
Yeah,
Zeke,
we went- I
Izzy
love-
Abanikanda.
no. It starts before that though. It goes Baker, Trey McBride, Adam Thielen.
Oh,
Um,
I mean, he
Algier,
did draft
he had
Baker
a-
later than Troy did, though. So
Yeah,
that's
he had
fair.
a moment of
He had a
clarity
runaway
and
with-
drafted like a guy that could have a path to relevancy. Then he was like, "Oh fuck that! I can't do that again. Let me go get Ezekiel Elliott, Clyde
And
Edwards-Helaire."
CEH
Sure,
Izzy Abanikanda. Like these are guys. Is Zeke going to play this year? CEH is like 9th in the depth chart at this point.
I don't
understand.
even think Andy Reid knows who he is anymore.
nah.
He probably
I love the
CEH probably
Isaiah
thinks it's some
Hodgins
sort of
pick.
new hamburger.
Man,
This
Shane, you're not
Isaiah Hodges. I mean, another
that pick.
a
That's
slot
just
wide
great.
receiver, one of the 17 that the Giants have.
Well, look, if one of the slot receivers goes down, then there's only 5 of them ahead of Isaiah Hodgins.
This is
And
true.
then if one of them goes down, there's only 4 more. So eventually,
I can't look at this team anymore. I can't do
this
it.
is yeah.
Hold on. Let me chime in, man.
Well,
Yeah.
chime in while I
Yeah,
change
this
the
guy
next
team
What have you
fucking
been doing?
sucks ass. I mean, this is what everyone's just like. I got to get the running backs at the end of the draft.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
what
not
we're picking
these
up is
running
garbage
backs.
running backs. All these running backs are bullshit.
Not these running
Except
backs.
for Izzy. Izzy Abanikanda.
No, come on. Hey, easy there, Jets boy.
I would rather have Izzy Abanikanda.
Hey,
than
did
any of these guys.
Aaron Rodgers fall off your wall again?
Talongier.
Larry, did
He had
Aaron
to- he
Rodgers
had to
fall off your
take it.
wall again? I'm looking for it.
Oh,
He's
where
all
did
shrugged
Larry
up.
go?
He just deleted himself out of this? What the
Larry hated this team so much that he left.
fuck? Jeez.
Geez. All right, we can probably get something done now.
He made the host leave the show. Wow. Good job, Almo. Or who was
Jeez.
this? What team was this? It doesn't matter. I'll never see them again.
It was.
I'm not going to have to worry
I
about
really
seeing them in the
wish.
playoffs.
I really wish that the team that was in my division hadn't got kicked out.
The kicker one?
Yeah, and they
we
had
could have
better
roasted
kickers.
that shit for sure.
That would have been beautiful.
Oh, Larry's back. Switch.
You still drafted better than Troy.
Oh, man.
That's good.
Dude, the Dak Prescott. Here we go. Kenny Walker.
Okay, Burrow and Prescott, that's fine. And then you go a couple wide receivers, and then you're like, you know what? Let's
Why
grab some
bother?
tight ends, and then let's grab some wide receivers that won't matter. Let's grab
Dude,
DJ
he thought-
and Traylon Burke.
Why
He thought
bother with
Bijan
Kenny?
Robinson fell to the 11th, got super excited, drafted him, looked up and was like, fucking Brian Robinson.
He was really excited about
Look,
that. Traylon
If you
Burks
were on
and
MFL,
Tannehill
and
stack.
I don't know what I think he's on Sleeper, but if you were on MFL and you saw the projection for Brian Robinson, it projected like 21 points. I'm like, I don't know who was drinking when they set those projections on this shit, but no, thank you. I'm going to pass on Brian Robinson.
21
they
points
got the
per
Bijan
game or 21
Robinson.
points total.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
he was really excited about his Traylon Burks and Ryan Tannehill stack. I'm sure he's super.
That was a self high five right there.
Yeah, right now he's like, ooh.
Oh,
You
so
know, I thought
think
Zeke was
that's what
bad.
happened? Was this a live draft? He made those picks, really liked them, went out, to the bathroom to rub one out because he was so excited by the pick, and then it auto drafted Brian Robinson on him.
Because he timed out. Because
No,
he
it
kept
gets
rubbing one
worse.
out
It
for
gets
too long.
worse. I thought Zeke was a bad pick in the 16th. No,
13th.
Jake Elliott's a great pick in the 16th if you take Zeke in the 13th.
I love it. I love it. K-Dot and Jacoby Brissett, Dwayne
Puka
McBride.
Nakua, right? Like,
Puka. Oh, you got to get Puka. Yeah, that's
You know,
the
wide,
piece de resistance.
wide
How do you-
receivers do not matter.
Why are you drafting a guy in the 13th round that isn't even in the league right now? How does that make sense?
I mean, it must be Jerry Jones is like that's doing this.
It's the girl that was at the St. Patty's Day parade with him a couple years ago.
All right. So who else? Let's do it with Shane. He's got to.
not-
Speaking of rubbing one out, he's got to go rub one
He's not
out.
leaving. He's not leaving.
I got one more in me. No, I mean, here's the thing. So you guys know I have issues with depression, and if I continue to look at these teams, it's not going to be a good night.
I know.
Like,
You're right.
I don't know that I have enough Prozac in the apartment to save me from what I'm
You
looking
should have. You should have taken some medication prior to the show.
at. So this guy,
Oh, God.
he has a good team,
Ramondre!
and then he's like, I'm going to take Samaje Perine and Khalil Herbert.
RB2.
and Tyler Higbee. Like, you know, you
RB2.
have to start more than 8 players, right? Like,
He was
even
doing
Jerry
pretty good.
Judy, I'll give you a pass on.
Talk about a
after
backup
that-
running back.
He just gave up. Like,
Yeah,
he
I
had
was at
no
Lego
will
Land. I was just
live.
throwing to get shit done.
No, see, I have a
No
problem
more
with
will
I have a
live.
problem with like round 5. Like Drake London is the
Yeah.
same as taking Kyle Pitts in the 3rd. Great. Congratulations on your 110 targets this year.
Don't listen to him, Ruben. That's a good pick. And that's the only time I'm going to compliment you because you fucked up.
But you know what, Ruben? You got the fucking stack with Desmond Ritter in the 12th, the guy who you'll never start.
I'll
Congratulations.
have to start him maybe once.
You'll probably be starting Colt McCoy over Desmond Ritter by week 7 on the buys or whatever. Wait, no, Daniel Jones isn't on buy until the playoffs or something. So
Like 10.
you'll be starting Desmond Ritter or Colt McCoy in the playoffs. Welcome to your round
He's
1
not
loss.
making the
Oh, no, he's not
playoffs.
making the playoffs. There's Daniel
kidding?
Bellinger,
Playoffs?
You have to start
Wandale.
11 in this?
Wandale Robinson.
It's only start 10. All right. Well, so then you have 7
You
starters.
might
so
have
you're
some
okay.
starters in there.
No, the fishbowl
Larry and I
start
do this-
11, dude.
Is it?
Larry and I do this after
Always
shows
start 11.
sometimes.
Is
Larry-
that what the problem was? Ruben didn't realize that it's start 11, so he was like, "Oh,
I was-
well, if
I
we
thought
get
it was start
7
8.
starter. I'm fine."
I only
Yeah.
need 10.
Where's
Larry
my
and I do this after shows where we'll look at rosters and be like, I want that guy's first because he's only got 7 starters.
Yeah.
Ruben has 6.
Ruben's like, "Wait, when can I pick a
Good thing
defense?"
it's not Dynasty then, right?
Dude,
You still have to start him this year
where are you putting P. Ryan?
on the bench.
He can't. He can't. You can't put P. Ryan on the bench.
Oh,
You're
man.
starting Jamal Williams in P. Ryan's place.
Is Alvin Kamara going to get suspended or is Jamal Williams just a complete train wreck back there?
Yeah. Elijah Mitchell? Where's he on the pecking order?
I mean, that's a homer pick. That's why.
Yeah, that's totally a homer pick.
One homer pick.
Yeah, that's fine. Everyone gets one. It's just, I went with Jalen Hurts, which was a good one.
I did
You
go with
went
Jalen Hurts too.
No. But I'm just saying for homer picks.
Alex
It
Alex
doesn't
said
really
great.
count as a homer pick when he's the one. Like people are taking him as the 101.
He's
That's
got
true.
the stack.
Well, you did the Philly live draft. You had to take Jalen Hurts, or there's probably
You should
someone gonna
have. You
hit
should
with a
have
battery.
taken somebody else just to see what would happen.
I would have gotten hit with a battery.
Yeah,
I wasn't
right.
messing
Like he
around.
might have been in the river somewhere. Like that's
Yeah,
not a
I'm
great
fucking
idea.
around with that.
Alex said this is a great tanking roster. Oh man. Let's see here.
We haven't seen run DFFs.
We haven't, but let me
Oh,
get
that's a good
Tony's in the
idea.
chat. I've been trying to like sneak ours in every once in a while, but Tony's in the chat and he put his.
We didn't get Tony's yet.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
it.
this
One
is
of the
going to be
first
bad.
stuff, he didn't-
Let's
yeah.
go.
Justin,
This is probably the last.
This is
one I have.
also I don't care about quarterbacks.
Last one.
Yeah. Okay. So Bryce Young is your QB 2. Congratulations. He was announced as a starter. So I'm sorry that he's going to get you like 13 points because
And
he's-
Desmond Ritter
5'9".
on the Desmond Ritter on the left. That's worse than me taking him on the right.
yeah, Ritter on the left is not great. Why is Tyler Higbee ending up on the left everywhere?
Because
Why?
people are bad at this.
Why is Puka Nakua like in the draft?
Because people are bad at this.
Why? Yes, it's
He
just-
drafted Terrace Marshall. He drafted Terrace Marshall.
Tony roasted himself.
Kenneth Gainwell. He drafted Kenneth Gainwell.
Tony
He
roasted
drafted
himself. He
Allen
said,
Lazard.
he said SFB progressive struggle.
He's got
Tyler Heineke in case Desmond Ritter is bad, so he's going to go with Tyler Heineke.
after Will Levis, he could have drafted another 7 Will Levises. It's the
For
same.
fuck's sake.
Oh my
man.
God, Alan Lazard.
DJ Moore in
Hard.
the 6th. DJ Moore in the 6th. Are you projecting Justin Fields to actually be a good passing quarterback? Because, by the way, he runs.
So it looks like he built this team for a floor, but a low one.
He got himself
And he
a
doesn't like ceiling.
Jefferson Cousins stack, and then he's like, well, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Oh, man.
It's
Good
terrible.
for you, Tony.
Do a
Good for
quick
you.
one,
Look,
man. David
I
Montgomery.
appreciate
So
someone that's
Puka's
just
the
like,
next Robert Woods, so he's going to break out in 3 years?
yes, on his next team, which is
The
gonna
next
help
team?
you in
Right,
the
yeah.
FFA.
And you have 2 years of production before you're like, oh, fuck, he's dead again.
Yep. All right.
All right.
You
let's
got to
see
get the
here.
stack, baby. Quick one before Shane has to go,
Here. We'll do
Apparently,
that
I
right here.
gotta shave.
Yeah, Shave needs trim his Shane.
Damn it.
Fucking, let's see what this shithole.
Is this Dustin? Justin's? I'll just call him Dustin. Whatever.
I like Dustin.
I think someone called me Dustin for a while.
Kyler Murray in the 7th?
I
Seriously?
mean, this is the worst one of the whole night.
Jesus.
Oh,
Easily.
he took Cam Akers in the 6th on purpose.
Yeah.
James Conner in the 5th?
Here we grab
Would
Mac
you think
Jones.
that was like somebody else?
Ah, look at that. He's got that whole. Let me get
Let's
my.
get that Arizona.
Oh my God!
stack.
Remember that
Gotta
time
get
I was
that
getting
free agent,
trashed,
Kareem Hunt.
trashed for taking Brees Hall in
Okay,
the second?
fucking
He did
Matt
it in the
Collins.
Oh, this team is
Taysom Hill.
terrible.
Taysom Hill.
Gerald Everett
no
on the
more.
first half. Oh my God!
Gardner
This is like
Minshew,
Christmas
because
tree of a
you didn't
fucking
screw
kid.
it up enough with taking Kyler. Let's go take Gardner Minshew.
I'll be honest right there. I was like, I better get Gardner because I have no idea if Anthony
So
Richardson.
not only do we freaking stack
He
James
doesn't have a
Conner with
quarterback, he
Kyler,
doesn't
who's
have a
not going to play,
QB2.
we also add in another short guy, Rondell Moore. Okay.
Oh, I love
Is
this.
he-
Matt
you-
Collins, Travion Williams, Kareem Hunt. They have to be on a football team to score points.
Did
Zach
you-
Evans,
did you
Gardner
think-
Minshew.
Did you think because you had Derrick Henry and Brees Hall that you needed to lower the average weight of this team, so you went and got Kyler and Rondell to get smaller players?
What?
He loves after Derrick Henry. He's this next 3 running backs are the picture of health, right? When you say,
I don't even know what to say. This makes me
is-
sad.
Like,
look at
sad
his little
for you.
picks. Kyler
like
Murray.
picks 3 through 7, like might see like 3 games this year.
I mean,
See
Tajay
you guys. I'll
Spears.
see you guys in the finals.
Tajay.
Yeah, we'll all be
Yeah.
sitting watching.
What?
Zach
yeah,
We'll
Evans is
definitely
taking the lead
not
by
be
storm.
there.
JSN. I don't understand any Seattle wide receiver pick because it's like who knows how that's going to shake out. JSN's not.
Your
he's
wide
not-
receiver 1 is getting thrown to by Baker Mayfield. That's all I've got to say.
You
And
know what
you're
I'll
wide
say? I
receiver
didn't. At
too?
least I didn't try to stack with Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask. All right.
Yeah,
That
throw
would
in the
have
wide
been
receiver too.
brutal.
All right,
Can
well,
you
this,
dig it?
this was horrible. I don't know if I can continue to do this every year. Like, can next year? Can we get some teams that are good?
Hold
Like
on.
maybe can you get a different audience? And
We
maybe
probably
they could
just
have
need to
teams
look
that
at
are good.
Scott's son's
I
team. That'd
love-
be the only team that's
Mm.
it's good.
I love that this is you have to start 3 wide receivers, and you have to every week. There's no choice, or else you have an inactive
I
lineup.
know, like
You have to
80
start 3
points
wide
from my running
receivers.
backs.
Which 3 wide receivers are you starting?
Oh well, it's easy.
care
Chris
about
Godwin,
anything
George
from
Pickens, and then I'll rotate Odell Beckham Jr., Rondell Moore, and
Matt Collins
Fine.
Matt Collins.
That prolific
Bitching about
passing
targets,
offense in Baltimore.
bitching about targets for Pitts and London, and he's I'll go take the number 7 option on this team. Yeah, because there's no other running back
That
that might have
motherfucker's
a
a
chance.
starting wide receiver right now.
That says a lot.
Look,
Well, this was fun. I appreciate everyone being good sports. Like I said, if we put your team up, I don't. You should probably go donate to Fantasy Cares or do something good to counteract whatever karma caused you to draft these fucking teams.
No, you gotta freaking go to
$5
therapy for after this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if my therapist is available for a Zoom session right now.
There you go. Well,
Good
let's
night.
thank Shane.
God
is the
bless.
worst.
hey, thanks for stopping in, brother.
And
We're
he's
gonna
always
continue this
looking
shit.
for that Philadelphia cutie.
There's still lots
Jersey,
of bad teams.
Jersey.
Jersey cutie.
Later.
NBA, baby.
See ya.
The New Jersey cutie with the rock and roll booty. Shane is the worst, ladies and gents. Round of applause. Good job for Shane.
All right.
He did nice.
Well, we're still doing this shit. And next up is Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie. What a shit fucking team this guy.
Man.
One with the Cooper Cup.
There's Elijah Moore on the left side of this. I'm done. I don't have to go any further.
Why?
Oof. You know what? I thought you meant the right side, so I was like, and then you said, and then I realized it was left. I was like, oh, geez, Elijah Moore on the left side.
Colt McCoy, Andy fucking Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
And Malik Davis.
You know what?
And
The
Josh
second
Kelly.
time I've seen Malik Davis, who the fuck is Malik Davis? Like who?
He's like running back
Second
7
time.
on the
The
Cowboys.
second time I've seen him on a roster tonight.
This is a problem because Kenneth Gainwell is on the roster. Who the fuck wants Kenneth Gainwell?
Or Ty
When are you
Chandler.
ever going to start? Kenneth Gainwell has had.
This guy
opportunities
also
in-
forgot that Irv Smith is no longer on the Vikings.
Or Ty Chandler. But
Look,
except he is.
Larry spent half the offseason trying to sell me on Irv Smith, so we all know how that goes.
I'm not going to talk smack on Irv Smith, but I still don't understand.
I do love drafting backup tight ends in the 19th, Daniel Bellinger, because that's a winning strategy right there, Eddie.
Especially when you don't have like at least that quarterback to go with it, maybe.
Yeah, he didn't even get the stack.
Jesus.
Hmm.
He's
Andy
like, you know
Ferguson.
what? I need a QB3. Let me go get the guy that's going to start for like 5 weeks.
Right?
And then I need a QB4, so let me go get the guy that's backing up
Never going to start.
the number 1 pick that got 7 round picks traded for. That's
And then
all
let me
the
go
pick.
get in the 22nd round the RB that the team hates.
Yeah.
We're just going to bury him.
Hmm.
Steady Eddie said
mean, if-
Elijah Moore is a league winner. You know it.
Not DJ Moore or
I
it's
mean-
Elijah Moore.
Sky Moore, DJ Moore. I don't know.
What was the Herman Moore?
Not
Herman
Rondell
Moore.
Moore.
That's where I'm going with the
Yeah,
Lions.
that's what I was trying to
going
think
for
of.
that one. I
Herman
could not
Moore's
pull it.
back?
Damn it. Yeah, Herman Moore. That's right.
Yeah.
He'd come back and still be better than Elijah Moore.
I mean, maybe Rob Moore, also a former Jet.
Yeah, he
man.
wouldn't be good.
Eddie, I don't know what to tell you about this team, man, except that you should probably just
You should get a hold of Shane and see if he can give you his therapist's number and see
all
if you
about
guys
the-
can have a joint
Yeah,
session.
you're going to need something for this.
The second column. The Zay Flowers, maybe. Who knows? Roshan, that's that guy's number 1 pick.
We
or-
need to do our friend Jim Dickey too.
We will be on him pretty soon. But
Justin will be on Jim's Dickey at any moment.
first, we have Theo the Greek, who was really excited on Twitter to see his shit ass roster on the screen. Holy crap! I thought I punted on wide receiver.
Again,
It's a
Chris Godwin and
3.
Elijah Moore on the left.
Yikes! It's a
And then he goes
3-star.
Zay Flowers, Darnell Mooney, Romeo Dobbs, and Wandale Robinson. Larry,
Does
if you're
he
talking
know-
shit about my wide receiver 3, I'm waiting for this shit right
Dude.
now.
Does he know that Aaron Rodgers isn't on the Packers anymore? And so, like, it doesn't matter who the wide receivers are over there. They're trash.
And they draft, and guess what? Dubs. Let's talk about Dubs' draft capital and how he kind of burst on the scene because
Why do
Christian
we have to
Watson
talk
was
about
injured.
his draft capital? There's nothing
He's
to talk
trash.
Dubs was a late round pick. They drafted a second round wide receiver this year, who might just kick Dubs to the curb. And there's not enough. I mean, Jordan
I got
Love, how
issues
many
with-
is important?
I got issues with these running backs too. You got Kamara, Montgomery, P. Ryan. Where are you going to be doing what?
P. Ryan. Everyone loves Samaje P. Ryan.
Every one of these guys is going to be in some sort of committee.
I don't know. P.
You
Ryan
took him
might
in the
get a
first
few
half of your
starts. There might be a peak. There, you may not have missed the P. Ryan peak.
There's no
CH.
trade window in this because there's no
I know.
trades.
Just in general. I'm just bringing it. full
Kyle
circle.
trash. I mean, your team wasn't bad enough. You had to go and let's make it really trashy and add Kyle Trask.
Let's take a
Hey.
backup running or quarterback as my QB3. Why not just wait and get one off the waiver wire? Because there is nothing.
Why not just go jump off a bridge?
I can't take a New England running back this early.
I
Fourth
feel
round.
like if you reverse the colors on this draft, it would have been a better draft. But all
The 3
those-
wide receiver is horrific. Like this guy, he doesn't have 3 wide receivers. Like you're just gonna crash and burn. Like
I feel
you're in a boat in the sea that's on fire with
Alex
no wide
said-
receivers. You cannot
Alex said-
start. He doesn't have 3 wide receivers.
Alex says, I didn't know it was possible to make a roster entirely from roster cloggers.
There you go. I know I'm slow. I'm quick. I'm slow on the draw here. I'm trying to do better.
Roster Clogger City.
That's a good one.
You're right. His whole right side, Logan Thomas. I mean, Jesus. There's what's his face? I just won him on a waiver claim. The other guy for Washington.
Before we get to
Cole
Dickey,
Turner.
Yeah. Yes. It is
before we
weird.
get to Dickey, we have another team to look at here.
Boy.
This is the other half of the Coast to Coast. And if you guys aren't listening to the Coast to Coast Dynasty, that's Ruben's podcast with Justin Mercer. This is Mercer's team right here. This shit
Is it?
show.
Look, he's got this fancy name, huh?
He's like, I'm taking Chubb. I'm not taking another one till the 12th round. Shit, I get to the 4th. I'm going to take one.
Yeah, he keeps going. Is that what he was telling you? Because then he
Yeah.
went with Swift and Dillon in the 7th and 9th. Like, okay, congratulations. There's 8 total touches between the two.
But
Higby on the left again. but
Kareem
not
Hunt,
even-
Patterson, and Chase Edmonds.
I don't understand the Chase Edmonds thing.
Can we get 3 more people that don't matter? Like 3.
And then Bellinger. Again.
And I'm going to go with 4 tight ends.
The Cordarrelle Patterson is like, come on already. I feel like he was money, but now he's just going to be option
that.
number 6.
Buddy got that Jimmy G and Jacoby Myers stack.
I just killed this mosquito.
Look at this.
It's as dead as his team. Golly.
It might have a little bit more
Oh.
life.
Yeah. Whew, this one's bad.
All right.
Tyler Bass in the 16th. I don't understand.
Fucking kickers.
Well, yeah, you have to understand that one. He loves he likes a little bass in his face. Who else? I can't wait to see who else we're gonna fuck around with right now. Let's go. Give me these shit teams. They're just getting worse.
Like this is going to be.
Oh, here we go.
You know what? This is actually perfect for him. He's in the Marishon Instant Ramen.
Ramondre in the third round. I love it.
This team looks like a bowl of
Ramondre
ramen
Stevenson.
right here.
Fucking David and Joko in the 8th.
You
A bowl
know.
of 30-cent ramen.
Oh,
Golly. Njoku Jay. Purdy in the 9th. We've
this
got
is
we got Mahomes and Gino. Let's back him up with Purdy in the 9th. Let's do it.
Ruben. Would you
Yeah.
agree this is like a simp draft or no?
Simp draft.
Simp.
Like a simpleton.
He's a simp. I think this is like a draft.
Aiden
first.
Hurst. Let's go get a tight end with a QB that probably.
Hey, I'll tell you
will die.
what. He got himself Melvin Gordon in the 21st, but wrapped around that, he got Kenny McIntosh and Deion Jackson.
Mm. Matt Breida. He loves all that. He's taking in
And
all that
he
gravel
had to
running back.
He had to get Kenny McIntosh to back up Zach Charbonnet.
He loves.
Back up Kenneth Walker.
Take
Right.
it back up,
He
Kenneth
loves.
Walker,
He loves the
I mean,
the group think of everyone grab a running back towards the end because you have to, but then you end up with
well,
Like
it's
Matt-
a good
Matt-
idea.
yeah,
but you
Matt-
got to
Matt
get good
Breida.
ones.
and
I'm not
Melvin
dogging
Gordon.
Matt Breida.
You got to get ones that are relevant at least.
What do you mean you're not dogging Matt Breida? That's a shit pick. Matt Breida's going to be garbage this year.
Unless Saquon goes down. Other than that,
He's still
though,
going to be garbage. There's Eric
Armstrong.
Ray they drafted. Breida, they don't. No,
Cole
I don't
Clement. Yeah, because that offense is going to throw a lot.
yeah, Cole
Mm.
Kmet, hey, maybe he gets as many points as he got dollars.
The Njoku pick is garbage. You
That's
can't.
The
not-
tight ends are like. Did he think it was there was no premium for tight ends?
No, he forgot that it was 3 points for like a fucking first down catch.
Yeah, I'm
Jesus.
not loving the whole thing. The whole damn.
No, that's a good thing he's out drinking today.
Is that what he's doing? Man, he'll have to catch this on the back end.
Well, here's the deal. Again, with the 3 wide receivers, he might have 3 wide receivers. Again, we can't see the bye weeks, but he doesn't have a
Holy
wide
shit, you're
receiver
right.
4. He doesn't have a wide receiver 4. This is the
Yeah,
3-star wide receiver.
And he's got one that's going to be
unnoticed.
catching passes from fucking Colt McCoy.
We're moving on.
Let's do it.
Please.
We got a lot of teams, and we
Let's
cannot get
Let's
stuck
mow
in
it down.
that
How many we
shit.
got? How many more we got?
I
Justin?
don't know. I don't have
Another one with Njoku in like the 8th.
We're gonna go through all of them. Chalupa. Hey.
Hmm.
FF Chalupa
this whole
Batman.
Drake London thing. Why are people thinking Drake London is going to break out this year? Did no one watch the Falcons last year? And then we added Bijan. I say we as like I'm a fan, but I don't actually play for them yet. But I figure that I'm probably going to get a tryout because they have no fucking talent on that team. Holy shit!
Okay,
have,
so
like,
we
3 guys on
go
offense
like, are
and
we
Mac
trying to get like Kyle Phillips because that's great?
Why is
on a
anyone
run
drafting
team.
Kyle Phillips in his fucking? Come on, Zach Attack. You're better than this. This is Zach.
Tyler
Attack.
Heineke.
He's the host of the Triple Play Fantasy Football Show. He's also the director of content at Fantasy and Frames, and he's
Larry's
a
reading his
creator
Twitter bio.
He's a content creator for Club
That's
Fantasy. This
His
guy's
Twitter
got,
bio is more interesting than this team right here.
fuck yeah, it is. He's guy's got a lot of stuff going on.
I'm going
I
to take
cannot wait to see this guy's shit team. Jesus.
Ryan Tannehill, and then we're going to go back to that and go get Taylor Heineke. I mean, like,
Man.
what the fuck?
God.
Tony, we're going to hit some of the big shots at the end. We like to do that at the very end. We'll look at Scott Fish's, Ryan McDowell's, etc.
Yeah, we'll bang those guys out. But hey, the Sky Moore. How about Juju? Juju on the Patriots. Because
and Rashid Saeed, and oh god, this.
Well, his third wide receiver is Brandon Cooks. No one knows how that whole pecking order is going to shake out yet. That's a roll of dice. Drake London's a roll of dice.
This whole team,
sure.
This whole team is a roll of dice.
You
But
get to
Montgomery.
309, and then it's just like.
Didn't they draft like a top 15 overall running back, and this guy drafts David Montgomery? Come on,
yes,
man.
they drafted top 12 overall running back.
Let's go Chalupa. Let's go Zach.
Yeah, we're not going to
Love
get
this
far with
guy.
that team there.
No, but
Next.
again, Logan Thomas. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with the Logan Thomas bullshit. Sky Moore, Ryan
the
Tannehill,
Husker. This is.
Tajay Spears.
Get ready, folks. Get ready.
It is. Oh, this guy's in my
Kyle-
division.
Oh,
guy's
Dustin, to
We will
yours?
be competing
So-
every week.
So we got Kyler Murray
Yeah.
at the 6,
I can't wait to face
See, I
Kyler
wait
Murray.
till the 7-Eleven. I wait till the 7-Eleven. See that?
and then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna follow that up with small hands Kenny Pickett because
Yeah.
I don't have enough smallness on my team.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Kadarius Toney.
And then
Yeah.
then I'm gonna go get Marcus Mariota, who
No, he didn't.
yes
Oh,
he did.
fucking got
Hold
Marcus
on.
Mariota on this roster.
He got Kadarius Tony's doppelganger and Michael Thomas.
He backed up. He took
Back to
I have a-
back.
I have a buddy
Back to
who
back. And Rashad Bateman. Tony Thomas and Bateman are the same fucking person.
I have a buddy who says like handcuff for everything. Handcuff wide receiver, handcuff quarterback, handcuff tight end. He
He's a
got a
big winner, I
handcuff
bet.
quarterback with Mariota and Jalen Hurts.
Oh my
Ouch.
god.
Jesus.
He doesn't know who's his QB2 is Kenny Pickett. Okay, I get it.
Do we get points for leaving the team?
He was all about. He must
You
have
get an
been
extra
in
point for every
whatever-
week that he's away from the team. So
Jesus.
Mariota's gonna be balling.
So I was in the my 107 chat. Like I was I was in the chat. I was like up in a gazillion people in this chat.
Oh, this chest.
And all they were talking about, the tight ends this, the tight ends that. This dude was all about his tight ends with his Hawkinson and
he
Pitts
just took two of them. And he's like, "I'm done. I don't need any
Yeah.
more. These are good."
right out of the gate.
But
He's
then,
like, I took two that are just going to be.
Ramondre Stevenson, and then he's like, "I need to handcuff him too, and I'm going to take Pierre Strong."
How are you taking Kenny Walker though?
I mean, it's like all about the handcuffs on this team.
Yeah, Kenny Walker's a fucking handcuff now. Warren, Spears, Hunt is for free agent. Pierre Strong, like who the fuck is Pierre Strong these days? He's the same as Dwayne McBride, but he has no running backs.
Not great. Yeah.
I mean,
How are
the
you
best
gonna
pick
succeed in
was
the
taking a
fishbowl
kicker
running
in the last round and not
Yeah,
going
yeah.
early. Like,
Why
he
bother with
started
Mariota?
really
Jalen
good with
Warren.
Jalen Hurts and finished good with McManus at the end. Everything in the middle, it's literally a shit sandwich.
You don't need the quarterback handcuff. Just blow your fab. If
TJ
Hurts
in the
gets hurt.
second is just that's the one that drives me
You're
nuts.
fucked. You're generally fucked anyway if Hurts gets hurt. But just don't waste a roster spot on his backup that might just rot on your bench. Just
Oh, we're moving on.
just blow your fab on him.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Buena Vista. Here we go. We got a running back kind of sewer, a running back enthusiast.
So we went, I don't like quarterbacks
Hmm.
mode here.
Yeah, we did. No,
I like the pattern here.
I don't know where to start here. Dulcich in the 10th and Charbonnet in the 11th. Like, okay,
Yeah, that
we
was
don't
not good.
we don't actually want starters for our team this year. And then
Desmond
we
Ritter.
followed up with Zach Ertz in the 14th.
He doesn't have a knee.
Zach Ertz.
This is literally okay. So we've got
Ertz and Hurst
you got
and Meyer are
Ertz,
all the same.
and then you've got
They're all KJ
CEH,
Osborne.
No,
got
it gets better.
John Mechie, great story, Mechie, and then you got Justin Ross, and but look
It's
how he
better.
finished this
This
thing.
is what I wanted.
Jeremy Rucker, 5 tight ends.
Larry, did you draft this team?
That's McGonagall's. That's a zag right there. That's
No,
a zag.
no.
Taking
It's not
Rucker
even a
for my zag.
or a zig. It's a straight off the freaking. Just dive straight off into Buena Vista. That's just like he was at the Vista Point and he just went right off.
Yeah.
I love that he drafted Dulcich in the 10th round and then looked at the settings and was like, "Oh shit, I got to draft tight ends."
I need 4 more.
Look at Meyer.
And he
Ertz,
drafted a
Ertz.
bunch of shitty ones.
Like, oh man.
And then he made up for the fucking lack of tight end with the let me
He's-
take
he-
the best
he-
kicker.
He literally is going for feel good stories. Zach Ertz, Mechie, and Justin Ross.
Yeah. KJ Osborne, come on, man. What do you want? Like, if you're lucky in this format, 10 or 11
It's
points a
not
game.
best ball, right? He knows that, right? It's not
Right.
a
You're never starting KJ Osborne.
Okay. Here we go. We're going to Benny. Big Toe P.
Benny J, another patron, right?
Chega
No, it's
Wakanda. Yeah, we're gonna dub.
It's a different Benny.
Oh.
All right. So Puta
Cooper Cup, the Cooper Cup or Mondre.
again. You hate Cooper Cup. I don't understand why.
I
I'm
don't
not
like
quite
because
sure
I don't
either.
like that ACL. He's gonna jump back from his ACL and just be
He
the
didn't have-
man.
He didn't have an ACL.
He didn't have an ACL.
Oh, what do you have?
He had something that would have kept him out like 7 weeks.
and
Yeah,
they
man.
sucked. So they said, "Just go sit down."
He's also older than the Hills. That
No,
whole team,
no.
that whole team is
This
gonna
guy's
blow.
got to
Nine.
be.
Go
This
down to
guy
pick
is-
number 9, and it's over.
Is he a Jags fan? Because we got Kirk, Ingram, Tank Bigsby. I mean,
What could be?
Khalil Shakir. For fuck's sake,
Mm.
Nope.
Jake Ferguson. Nobody knows who the tight end in Dallas is.
No, the second half of this roster. is
Chiga
starter.
Conquo in the 9th. I'm done.
He forgot how to draft after the 11th round. I mean the Samaje
The 11th?
Ryan again.
You're
Get the
being
fuck out of here,
generous.
Samaje.
You're being really
I am,
generous.
no. That's when it fell to complete pieces.
He just gave up.
But Samaje P Ryan, it's like, come on, man. Amari Cooper
All these
in the
people
sixth.
taking Samaje P. Ryan in the first half of their draft, knowing he's good for like 5 games this year.
Even if that,
It's probably 4 more than Javonte Williams, though.
there's
Let's
no
be honest.
difference in taking Isaiah Likely and then Samaje P Ryan. You're banking on a re-injury to occur.
No,
that's all that
Williams
it is.
Play like 2 games.
What?
I don't know if it's the same
Well,
thing because Isaiah Likely is probably mid even if he gets starts.
They're
P-Ryan
both,
could
they're
at least be
both a
something.
roll of the dice. The odds are a little more in the Javante favor, to that, whatever. All right, get this Zamir White bullshit out of here.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Is there
next?
any good teams in this tournament?
None that we've looked at that are going to win this
Oh,
shit.
this
There's
guy.
another Buena
All
Vista.
right, this guy rolled in late. This guy rolled in today with his team. We go with the 2 guys, the ACL and the guy that's not even on the fucking roster yet. For the
I see
Ravens.
why he rolled in late because he was very tepid about having
Sam
us
fucking
roster
Howell. All I have to say is Sam Howell on the left.
on the left.
But,
Yeah,
but check it out. Check it out as wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 right before Sam Howell.
Burks, Evans, Quentin, what?
And nothing else after that. Van Jefferson.
Yeah, they
no,
got
he's gonna
Van
be
Jefferson.
chasing wide receivers. You're fucked in the wide receiver department. You have to start 3 wide receivers. You're
Keontae
fucked.
Ingram. He backed up James Conner, who's going to get hurt by
Yeah.
week 2.
And
with
when
Keontae Ingram.
And when the
Keontae,
Jets sign
yeah.
Dalvin Cook
Not very
tomorrow, Brees Hall is going to take a hit because they're going to
But he
bring him
got
back
that-
slow. They're saving Brees Hall for the playoffs.
Well, hell, forget about that. Josh Jacobs left the facility.
There you go.
He's
That's
like,
my
you know what? I'm
point.
out of here. Peace
That's my
out.
point.
He did get himself a nice stack. Got himself Sam Howell and Curtis Samuel.
We have a-
Sam's.
Okay, so we have a dynasty
That's a
football
combined
player here with Big Bone Dad in the Buena Vista division. We have a dynasty football player because you know why? Because you ain't drafting Keontae Ingram, you ain't drafting Deneric Prince, and you ain't drafting Sean Tucker. If you
Larry,
ain't,
I just want
if
to
you
hear
don't-
you pronounce his name again.
what I say? Which one? Keontae Ingram,
No, the user here.
Deneric Prince,
No.
Big Bone Dead,
No, it's Big Boned.
Big Bone Dead,
No, Big Boned. Like I'm Big Boned.
Big Bone Dead. There's an A
It's
in
going
there,
right
though.
over Larry's
He's
head.
got
I know.
Van Jefferson, Nico Collins, Raheem Shahid, Curtis Samuel, Marvin Mims. They're like the same guy.
He should have just called
Yeah,
his
they're
team
all shit.
Fat. How
They're all
about
the same
that?
guy, and they all suck.
How about P? He should have just named his team PHAT. Fat. Same thing, right?
Fat turd.
No, FAT, fat, not PAT.
Ah, well, then you're just being mean then.
Oh, we could.
Well, I'm
Who
not
else?
exactly a nice person on this.
Yeah,
thing.
I know. This is the roast. Mariota should. I'm still going to show this.
All right, this is PR. We have international here. Dense playbook.
This is
Vince
an
Miller,
international.
yeah.
For your, this was too dense for your brain.
They
because it
this
worked
is an
out.
international. Did they think this was soccer?
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see here. Keenan in the 5th and DJ Moore in the 6th.
He never drafted a Q or RB2.
No, he drafted 5 RB4s.
Yeah, that's great. Chig in the 8th. Was that really where Chig was going? And what the fuck is going on with people who are doing that?
Like, why are we taking Isaiah Hodgins, Corey Davis, and Tim Patrick?
I just did a startup dynasty league that just finished today, and Corey Davis went undrafted.
As he should.
Yes. And so here he is in a redraft league.
Well, I mean,
Not
man.
even in the last round.
CEH
Right.
in the 17th. I'm sorry, but did you not realize CEH is basically dead? Like he's
I
in a
can-
coffin somewhere.
Fucking
can
kicker
almost-
in the 15th.
I can almost justify drafting Jalen Warren if you had Najee Harris in this fishbowl
But he
format.
doesn't.
But nope, he don't.
No.
He just has like 3 other Jalen Warrens.
Instead of taking running backs in the 5th through the 7th, he's like, I'm going to take wide receivers from low volume, from 2 wide receivers from low volume offenses.
He has 6 running backs, and 5 of them are Jalen Warren.
I just had a waiver wire thing come through, and somebody like put money in to pick up Justin Ross. Like,
Oh, hey now.
Yeah. that happened.
yeah, they're not.
You
good
have
at this
to.
yet.
You got So you know what? In Justin Ross's defense, if there's hype and you have a thin waiver wire, why not? Who cares?
I'll let somebody else use their waiver money on that.
Who was the person that someone wanted to pick up the other day and they were asking you that wasn't
Jalen Hurd.
Jalen Hurd? Yes. Now see,
Yes.
I don't
And
understand the Jalen
Oh,
Hurd.
here's
love.
the best part, Justin. I get a message today again. Hey, he's still not in there. I'm like, and I went actually looked. Yeah, he is. Waivers run and he doesn't pick him up. I'm like, you stupid.
oh gosh. Yeah, I figured he would be in there because he signed. They would
Yeah.
put him in, but
Okay.
All right, where are we, baby?
We're going to Gator Day.
Day. It's about
all right,
time.
here. Another Kyle Pitts believer.
Fucking guy right here.
Him and Tony. They
So
can
this is
bond
the
together.
geriatric ward of wide receivers. Keenan Allen, Brandon Cooks, Adam Thielen.
Thielen. But you know what? He got some young guys in there. He got Wandale and Tyquan Thornton and DPJ.
Tyquan Thornton.
He's got some young guys in there that won't play, but that's good.
He gave up. Well, here we go. We got another Tyler Algier signing, but he essentially gave up after the Algier pick. He probably was pissed about the Bass pick. Oh shit!
You
I was
think
on
that
auto
was
pick.
when he gave up.
Wow, that's what he gave up.
Mac Jones.
I don't know. I know. I feel like that's when he just like didn't open up the app anymore.
Just auto picked from then on.
Right. He just let it auto pick after
I
the.
think that happened
Bass
at like
the 14th round kicker. What? And it's Bass.
yes,
Come
no,
on.
but here's the best part. It's the 5th kicker in this league taken.
Yeah, no shit. That's PK 5.
Somebody took a kicker in even if they had gone 5 straight, somebody took a kicker in the 13th round at least.
Wow. And that's the earliest for a kicker. So Gator J took the second earliest kicker.
No,
And
he
it
took the
wasn't
fifth-
even like the best one. It was Tyler Bass.
He took the 5th kicker in his league. These folks are just like, you know what? We watch a lot of sci-fi. We'll try and imagine some shit happening.
Yeah,
Well, let's go get Dawson Knox.
he went with
and
the
all his
second tight
targets.
end. Yeah, tight end. Traylon Burks. Oh, love it. Cam Akers. Oh,
Jesus.
Gator J.
You
Brandon.
know, tight end premium only helps if your tight end gets targets.
If they're good.
I mean, Khalil Herbert, and I mean his running backs just disappear after Cam Akers, and that's not even saying much because Cam Akers is.
I think they disappeared after Anthony Richardson.
Cam Akers is
Yeah.
likely to disappear. Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm
Pitts,
not-
he doesn't have a tight end.
Draft after the third round.
He's tight end.
Here's another seventh round rookie taking in the in redraft.
No, he took a complete shit in the tight end.
Isn't Sean Tucker? Wasn't Sean Tucker a UDFA?
Yes.
Yes, he was.
So a
Sean Tucker.
UDFA running back taken in a redraft because that's going to work out
Yes.
well.
And Deuce Vaughn was in the like the
Seventh.
6th or 7th round.
Yeah,
Come on,
those two are.
that's
Hold
James
on.
Robinson down there. James
Before
Robinson.
before you kick this roster into
Yeah.
the pile of shit that it deserves to be in, can we just mention that he only drafted 2 tight ends and they were Kyle Pitts and Dawson Knox. Pitts, who has not done anything in like a year or two, right?
And I would
Knox
say
is-
a year because he's only been in the league for 2 years. In the first year,
Sure.
he did do. He
Sure.
did
Yeah, the
that.
first
everyone's
year, that was when he
expecting
had.
him.
That was when he had a quarterback who threw a bunch.
And
That's when there was no one else catching balls either, and now
He's
now there's a full arsenal in Atlanta.
Right now, there's like 2 other dudes and a quarterback
Right.
who doesn't throw. Yeah,
yeah,
And it
quarterback
was
that doesn't know where he's at.
And they just drafted a first round tight end, an early first in Buffalo that they traded up for to draft.
He's totally going for the.
there's
yeah.
like 75 targets each for them.
So
too.
who knows what the tight end situation? Zero tight end situation with this guy.
It's not. It's a pretty.
Oh my God, Thielen, come on, Gator J, come on, buddy.
All right.
It's the geriatric ward of wide receivers. It might be the oldest wide receiver.
I
room.
love that everyone forgot about there was 3 wide receivers. 3 wide receivers start. Oh boy, here we go. Dominoes.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Another Travis Kelce, early in, and so now you get stuck.
And you go
Right,
with
didn't
Bryce
want
Young as
the
your
104.
QB2.
Yep.
This is
And
why
then
I
CJ
didn't want
Stroud
Wild.
as his QB3.
Yep.
He was like, oh yeah, it's a start 3 wide receiver, and then all of a sudden he was like, oh man, I need a QB1.
Oh,
Oh
it's
wait,
shit.
I don't have an RB. Oh no, wait, oh fuck, I need a tight end. I need a tight end too.
Another tight
Oh
end.
no, wait, I forgot about quarterback again.
I need
Travis
wide
Kelce.
receivers, and I'm going to get some shitty ones.
I have
Dude.
Travis Kelce, who I drafted in the first. Why not just grab Dalton Schultz in the 9th,
This is
just in
bizarre.
case, dude? If Travis Kelce goes down, Dalton
It's
Schultz
not-
is going to save your team. What the
You're
fuck?
I
fucked.
feel like I'd have this roster.
And just
if I
in case
drafted if I
Schultz
drafted
goes
in the
down
third.
and Kelsey goes down, I've got Logan Thomas to
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
Logan Thomas. Yeah, man, this would be
Devontae
my
Parker.
roster. This would
Let's
be
go
my
get
roster.
Devontae Parker for a team that's probably not going to throw a lot.
CJ Stroud, Bryce Young. Oh, the 2 rookie QBs banking on
Colt
some of
McCoy.
that. But the wide again with the wide receivers is wide receiver 3
He's
is
got 2.
either
wide receivers.
Bateman, Dubs, Moore.
He's got 2 wide receivers.
Yep.
The other ones are wide receiver 6s.
He's gonna be chasing them. He forgot all about it.
I hope people messed up and left something on the waiver wire for his sake.
Well, he's gonna end up with another Bateman, Dubs, or more for sure. Maybe he'll get because these are deep rosters.
He'd probably go get Corey Davis.
There you go. I'd probably rather have Corey Davis and Rashad Bateman
Yeah.
this season.
This is getting depressing.
Yeah.
Well, we have run through our list. And
Have
I
we?
really don't love it. Yeah, but let's see here.
Let's get some big ones here. Let's
Yeah, let's look at some of the.
Sure.
Let's with Matthew
Right,
Berry.
give me somebody. Give me a name, Ruben. Give me somebody famous you want to see.
Dude, Matthew Berry.
Oh, let's go. Let's do it.
He's the know-it-all, right?
Well, Pepe, we'll see. We'll see.
Apparently, just doesn't know the types, but he's got his own.
There it is. All right. Okay, let's see how.
This ought to be interesting.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett in the 5th.
In the 5th
Wow.
fucking round. And then Mac Jones to follow it up because if you've got Kenny Pickett, you need another Kenny Pickett
And
I
then
thought Mahomes falling to him in the 4th. Are you kidding me?
at the 104. I actually saw that in a bunch
Wow.
because
yeah, I saw that a couple times.
yeah, it was not there was a clear top 4 and it was the 3 quarterbacks and Kelsey. There was
He's
no
fucked.
real ADP on those guys as far as
So
his
he's
first-
like, this is tied in premium. So I'm going to take David Njoku about 5 rounds before he needs to.
Look, I'll tell you right now, I used to listen to Matthew Berry and all those guys when I was more into redraft, and he was really big on Njoku like 9 years ago. So I get it
Sure.
that you're
What
really
happened to
high
this thing?
on,
I don't see
really
it.
high on
Did
the
you
prospect
zoom
of
in on this
Njoku.
shit?
His major flaw in his roster is his running backs.
Yeah, because he's got Damian Pierce, he's got Dalvin Cook
Cook.
and Zeke that aren't on a team.
Maybe he didn't read the special rules for his division because it's like,
It's not PPC for the happy hour one. Yeah, no,
maybe
no
not.
way. Mm-mm.
No way.
His running backs are atrocious.
Is it like 7 points per catch for backup tight ends?
Yeah.
Be something pretty high. I mean, here we are with Chig, Dawson Knox, Hayden Hurst, and Hunter Henry to back up Njoku. Like, you know what? I reached on Njoku, so let me just go ahead and grab a
Just
bunch
keep
of other
reaching.
dudes.
Just
No.
keep reaching.
He gave up. I mean, the second half of his roster is just
He
Yeah.
definitely was like, you know what? I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
he
get
gave
on a boat and we're just gonna auto draft.
And
He
another
gave up.
person taking Tank Dell. Like, all right, well, we're just gonna forget about the last pick. Screw it.
The last two, and then we're gonna take Jonathan Mingo too.
I'm not even sure Riley Patterson is the kicker in Detroit.
I'm not even sure Riley
Yeah.
Patterson's in the NFL.
Yeah, that shit's made up.
I'm pretty sure he just got shot out of that. What's going on? You just zoom in on this thing, Justin, or did I do that?
Wait, you might have done that. I don't know. Let's go to Scott Fish's.
'Cause
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys-
let's check
Let's roast.
No, it's got zoomed in or something.
oh, Mr. 101 Kelsey. Here we go with Richardson and Cousins.
Actually, he
Yeah.
got lucky that Richardson got back to him.
Are you
and Kirk
fucking
Cousins.
kidding me? Sam Howell at the 7-12?
That's desperation right there. That is desperation right there.
But he didn't need it. He had to.
What's crazy is he's not even in Washington.
Well, his team fell apart after probably the Howell pick or Chiggs. I mean, it went
It fell
went to-
apart after the Garrett Wilson pick when he went Damian
Yeah,
Pierce,
Yeah,
Alexander
right.
Madsen,
yeah, probably after 5.
Nico
yeah, he
Collins
started
on the Nico. I mean,
On
his,
the left.
talk about wide receivers.
in his defense, he was in a live draft, and
No,
he's also
Not
Scott
for the
Fish.
second half of his draft, he wasn't, I don't think.
Okay,
Didn't he
in
get
his
to the second
defense,
half of the
I'm
season?
sorry, but I know he makes the scoring, but did he forget? Like you said, did he forget he's got to start 3 wide receivers? He's got 1.
It's
And he
horrific.
doesn't have any, like, all the right side is just a bunch of wide receivers and tight ends.
Now hold on. Now so we know that John Bosch has to have a roster that makes sense for the settings. Scott Fish clearly just he let the good times roll. Let's see Bosch's lineup, honestly, because I feel like he's going to take this seriously. He's the type of
Okay.
guy that would. He's the type of guy
You
that would.
think he
take it seriously.
overanalyzed this, or did he just go on a whim because he's been
Right.
At
No, he
least
went
he's
on a
got
whim.
3
He
wide
really
receivers.
loved it this season. He went on a whim.
He went right. He went wide receiver. Like he knew the wide receiver.
He took 3 kickers. I'm done.
Wow.
I'm fucking done.
There's Jordan Love at the 6th and Dalton Kincaid at the
No,
7th.
move on. 3 kickers. And Hendon fucking
Tight end 1 is Dalton
And
Kincaid.
Hooker is on this roster? Golly.
Oof.
and Will Levis.
Wow. Well, he must have been drinking.
That's his tight end. Is QB2? Is Will Levis?
Wow, is that true?
No, it's to be fair.
Oh,
it's
sorry,
Jordan
I
Love.
missed it. Sorry, you're right. No,
To be fair, it's Jordan Love because he took him in
My
the 6th
bad, my
round
bad.
to
I-
make
I-
sure.
12th round kicker. He should be shamed for the 12th round
12th
kicker.
round kicker, 17th
For a guy
round
that's
kicker.
hold on. For the guy that said he doesn't root for a team. He's a closet Bengals homer.
Oh, he totally is a closet Bengal.
You don't
Okay.
take a kicker in the 12th round. You don't take any kind of kicker in the
Or-
12th
I'm
round.
or-
just proud that he got a QB3
Like,
at the 602.
did you
Wait,
think
wait.
did you think you were gonna get sniped on the
Wait.
kicker?
But no,
Right?
wait. This is PPC, right? Is he in another division with different scoring?
Yeah, another good
Because
point.
he's got
No running backs.
none.
Hmm.
None.
Like,
No,
he's
three
like
kickers.
he's like if the, like every
And
he's
him and
had
Hooker.
4 running backs and they all have to the stars have to align for all 4 of them. Like there's nothing cemented in stone for any of these running backs.
He was
He's got
all about the
4 total.
rookie like hype guys, right? Kincaid, Meyer, Will Levis, Hooker.
I'm moving on. We're going to
Let's go see
Ryan.
Ryan. Hopefully Ryan can save this.
Oh boy.
Yep, Ariana Ryan MC23.
I don't think so.
And oh man, come on.
No
Ryan.
running backs again. Devon A. Chain. Come on.
Wow, no RBs.
And then he's like,
Wait,
you know
wait.
what? I didn't get enough wide receivers in the first half. Let me go get Mooney, Mims, Robinson, Josh Downs.
Josh Downs.
So none
Like,
of
he
those
could cut-
guys.
He could cut everybody below the 1708, like 1805 and lower, and go probably pick up better options on the waiver wire. Right?
Yeah, this is not great.
His 2 tight ends. That's it. Only 2. He only drafted 2.
And Chiggs, I mean, like,
I don't even know why he
Big-
drafted the second one if he had Dallas Goddard in the 5th. You must love him so much.
geez.
There you go. A chain. Charbonnet. He's got no RB2. That was not going to emerge in week 1 or anytime soon. And you need those early victories if you want to.
Well,
make the playoffs.
he's probably trying to make sure he doesn't make the playoffs, so he has time to be able to help with setting up the playoffs.
So your theory is he wants to lose so he can help out everyone else.
No, so he
He
can help
can manage.
with all the managing of everything.
Hmm.
Oh,
Interesting.
Salino.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's do Sal.
You know,
Mark-
Sal.
Here
Wow.
we go.
Mark Andrews.
Austin Eckler, Tony Pollard,
Tony Pollard in the 3rd is
Aaron Rodgers,
that's a lot of
Derek
dumb
Carr.
things.
So this was I'm going to take the Raiders guys and ex-Raider guy deal.
Yep.
Mac
Mac Jones.
You got to be fucking shitting me. Another roster with Jeremy Rucker on it.
Why bother with Mac Jones?
What
Of course he's
and
taking
Allen
Rucker.
Robinson.
He grew up.
Why
Rucker
are we
was-
taking 2 kickers?
I don't understand why anybody takes one, but that's just
Well,
me.
I mean, I can live with one, especially if you're playing on sleeper. You got to start one.
Oh
why
yeah.
why Will Lutz? Will Lutz would have been there in 22.
Will
Why
Will
can't
Lutz
Will
would have
Lutz
been
be-
there as in the first waiver run.
Yes, you're right. Absolutely right.
Paris Campbell, because that's going to be he's a pillar of health and such.
And you know he's got such a strong quarterback with great and he's the only target there. Yeah, there's nobody else on that roster that plays the same position as him.
Hey, again,
And he takes Wandell. So he's like, you know what? I got Wandell, short, injured guy. I'm going to get a tall, injured guy in Paris Campbell from the
Sure.
same team.
we've
Let's
talked
just
about
grab
this.
him.
We've talked about this all night. 3 wide receiver start. DJ Moore, Traylon Burks, Sky Moore, Hunter Renfrow.
Jesus.
Hunter Renfro. He might be
Wandell.
starting Hunter Renfro. Oof.
Oh, he
Competing
will
with
with his
Myers.
Raider love.
Like
Yeah.
you got nothing, man. DJ Moore
He did. He. Oh gosh.
is your wide receiver 1. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
If
let's
you had
see
like
that.
maybe Justin Fields, perhaps, but
Eddie wanted to see Dynasty Outhouses.
oh, let's
Here
do
it
that
is.
house.
Here it is. I'm actually
Yeah.
surprised that there's any pink on the left because he hates running backs.
Oh,
But he does like to draft just like a dynasty player.
Well,
he's like-
Johnston, Wandell,
3
Rushton
quarterbacks
Wright.
on the left.
everyone
Like
got stumped.
Stafford and Tannehill. He's like, how can I get 2 guys that look play exactly the same?
You know
Another
what?
Rucker. What is wrong with people?
Yeah, well, he was hanging out with Sal for 36 hours.
Jesus.
Of course, he's
Tutu
taking Rucker.
Atwell?
I don't know why he's taking Rucker at 19 though.
He would have been there like in next year's draft. You could have
No one's
drafted
taking
him.
Atwell is the one. Is this the only league Tutu Atwell was drafted in?
It had to be.
And you know what? I keep saying it's a 3 wide receiver start. That is only in sleeper, I believe. I'm not sure
No,
if
it's
it's
three
in
wide
NFL.
receivers. It's 3 wide receivers in MFL.
Is it also? Oh, that's
It is.
good.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you.
It
All right,
is
great.
confirmed.
But again,
We're
okay,
gonna-
so boom.
he's got 1 wide receiver, and then everything else is a bunch of like.
Yep. A bunch of
Yeah.
dice,
eh.
handful of dice.
What about? Let's look at
It's a common theme, guys. The wide
Sipes
receivers.
and Madman,
Oh yeah, sure.
because that's like our parents / grandparents of our
Sipes.
podcasts.
I had complimented Sipes on the beginning of his draft.
The
'cause I
beginning,
thought it
well,
was-
everybody
I
does
thought it
good
was
the
a great
first 2.
strategy. I liked his three running back start.
Yeah, that was great until he had to pick a second quarterback and he got Kenny Pickett.
And then he ended up with
And Desmond Ritter on the left. And then he takes, it's like, I'm down here in Tampa area. I got to go get my guy Kyle Trask at the end.
That's to get that Mike Evans stack.
Oh, yeah. He does love himself a Mike Evans.
Does love some Mike Evans. I don't know what's going to happen to Sipes when Mike Evans leaves.
Retires.
He
I
retires.
think he's going to have to.
Sipes is probably
Sipes going to have to retire.
Yeah, well,
We should have done Sipes and Madman when Shane was still here.
I just want to know which one is. Yeah, it's true. We should have. I want to know which one retires first, Sipes or Evans, because Sipes is getting pretty far up there. You know, he's old.
I mean, they're about the same age.
I don't know.
Marvin Mims, Wandell.
Some
Jesus.
Marvin Mims.
Well, it's
Got
wide
one.
receiver threes.
Let's
Elijah
go,
Moore.
let's go 4 freaking tight ends: Pat Fryermuth, Chig, Taysom Hill, and Hayden Hurst. Yep.
Yes.
Garbage.
More Chig on the left.
Fucking A.
See the
Can't wait
madman.
to see
Let's do the
Chig.
madman.
Can't wait to see
Kenny Gainwell
if he
again,
catches
baby.
for 60, 600 yards. Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
Madman's still probably drafting. No, it's Dynasty Madman, isn't it?
Damn. Dynasty Madman, not FF Madman.
He's probably still drafting. Getting his
Look at this. Eric Gray.
Kenny Pickett in the 6th.
The third round Pitts. Fourth
did the
round
Kenny
Brees Hall. It's
Pickett thing.
amazing he dropped that far.
He did the Kenny Pickett thing. I don't understand.
And
Why are-
Desmond Ritter in the
He's
on
in
the left.
Ohio. Man.
Desmond Ritter on the left.
Larry, what does Kenny Pickett have to do with Ohio?
He's close to
Um,
Pittsburgh, maybe. I don't know.
Like, I don't understand.
I don't know.
We got Kyle
Well,
Pitts in the
Pittsburgh
third.
is close to there, right?
And then we're gonna take 3 tight ends that maybe they'll get
Maybe
a chance.
get 50% of the snaps. Yeah.
And then here's another. This is also a geriatric wide receiver room with Cooks, Thielen, and Hunter Renfrow.
Wait, hold on. How old is Hunter Renfro?
He's not that old, but he's
I was
pretty
gonna- I
old.
think you think he's older than he
He's not. He just looks old. I'm pretty sure he might be close to Thielen's age, though.
He's 27.
Yeah, that's old. That's like old.
He did his Ohio State homer thing and took Curtis Samuel at the end there, just to make sure.
Jesus.
Pitts and Fant.
Yeah, stack himself. He's like, I'm sure when he got his George Pickens, he's like, yeah, I got my Pickens and Pickett stack, baby.
Hmm. Maybe he
Alright.
should have worked
Straight
on like
line.
the Mahomes stack instead, so he had a good quarterback.
Jesus.
Who else do we have on this? We got anybody else that we want to look at?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm out of
I
names
don't
too.
see you fools anymore. It's for some reason not. It's just showing the screen now. It's
Uh-oh.
the same thing on YouTube too.
Larry, is there anything else?
I don't
Anybody?
know, man. Is that it? I can't think of anybody else.
I can't think of anybody else either.
Who was I don't know. Never mind. I mean,
We covered the entire list of everybody that I got DMs from or said anything on.
Is from our hot sauce league.
You know what? Fuck it. Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Holly was not in there.
What about Britt? Is she in here?
let's see, Britt's team. Oh, what about what's her face?
Oh God, I know who you're talking about.
Wait.
M.
What is her damn name?
I don't know.
All right, so we have a cult following on this one specific episode that we had a
What's
special
her
guest.
Twitter or what's her
Her name
thing?
was M.
Empowered.
Empowered.
Oh, she's on Twitter. She's on Sleeper.
Still
I
on
bet.
Twitter.
Did she?
Hey,
make it?
Larry, what's her sleeper handle? Didn't she?
Oh yeah, it's
I can find it. Hold on. I gotta go to the.
it's in the chat.
It is in the chat. Hold on.
I got it.
You
Wait
gotta
a
go.
second. Where is it?
It's Fim something.
Femme Fatale. The
Femme
bright
Fatale.
side.
Femme
She didn't
Fatale.
make it.
The bright side.
Oh, she did not. She's not in here.
Not in the
Well,
fishbowl. You know what?
that's
You know what? She's probably been blackballed.
Yeah, well, when you drop out of like 15,
Yeah, you're right. When you drop out of 15
Eliminators.
FCs,
I don't
Yeah,
think
there's
Bosch
no
would
way
have.
you're getting
Yeah,
in.
Bosch was not probably having that.
Probably not. He probably was like, Scott, this can't. Nope. No, sir. It's me or her, and I'm out.
So
Yeah, let's see here. Britt Flynn. Let's roast Britt.
What about Rocky?
Oh, we'll get to Rocky. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Taking your third quarterback. in the
no
fourth
shit.
round.
I was just about to say, where's Treylon Burks? There he is.
Jesus.
Oh,
Some other-
good. Your RB1 isn't in the league. That's
I
fantastic.
can't believe Richardson fell to the fourth round. That's not bad.
Jonathan Mingo and Downs and Jake
Yeah, but
Ferguson.
Larry, Anthony Richardson dropped to the fourth round, but what she needed there was a running back because Dalvin Cook
Yeah.
was her RB1.
He's not even
Oh,
in
no.
the league.
What's worse is that Gibson's the RB2. We got another Tyler Argiel sighting. Samaje Perine, she has no running backs to speak of.
Like Austin Hooper. Like
no
why?
running backs.
Terrace Marshall, that's one I don't understand. Like they brought in all these other wide receivers because they hate Terrace Marshall.
You don't
They didn't
understand
bring in
that one.
Adam
You're
Thielen
going to
and
pass
DJ
up,
Chark
like,
because-
and he's got a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
But hey, she needed to get him because she had Mingo earlier, so that she can back him up. She handcuffed Mingo.
Of course.
Yep.
You got to make sure that you got your
Wide receiver 17.
Jeez and Pete's. Come on, Britt, do better.
Jesus. She was like,
Right.
you know what? I've really got into trading in the Hot Sauce League. I'm going to try and trade in this.
And then
And she forgot this is the
oh
trading.
shit, can't do it.
Who else you
Whoops.
got? Anybody else?
Who did we say?
Yeah, we're gonna do Rocky.
All right. Quick one with Rocky, then we'll wrap it up.
I think so. I think it's probably a good idea. I know he's on
Yeah.
this because he hates sleeper just like I do.
I got in the sleeper league this year.
Ooh. Let's see here. You
Oh.
went back to back tight end.
Kittle Pitts.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you know Rocky, he hates Cam Akers. What
Does
the fuck were you doing in the 6th round then?
Yeah.
He hates Cam Akers.
I feel like these quarterbacks are too young for him, too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He's-
Why don't you
he's
build
zagging.
a dynasty team this way?
He is zagging.
He builds redraft teams in dynasty, and he builds dynasty teams in redraft. This is great.
This is, I mean, like
Logan Thomas. He went to.
Malik
He,
Davis
I
in
love the.
16th.
I love the back-to-back Washington Commander pick in the
Oh,
18th
God.
and 19th. you want to draft players that play for teams that score a lot of points because that's what
not
fantasy
the
football is
Commander.
all about. It's all about volume. And when you're taking two Washington Commanders back to back, you're not doing yourself a favor.
He had to be the only guy that drafted Chase Claypool, right?
Actually, I think someone drafted him in my league too, and I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you for not taking anybody that I would be interested in ever."
Jesus.
All right, bud. Let's wrap it up, guys.
Kittle Pitts. All right. Well, hey, let's thank everybody that came on. Let's
And
everyone
thank
thank everyone
everybody
that
for volunteering their
contributed.
rosters.
Everybody
Yeah.
that contributed to tonight. We appreciate you. And everyone that joined us to do the roast, the roasties and the
Shane,
roasters.
Ruben, Scott, thanks for joining.
No,
We
thanks
love
for
it.
inviting. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man.
It was fun.
Cheers. And let's do this the right way. Thanks for listening to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod.
1, 2, 3, 4.